Are y'all ready to get this started?
Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Let's get it. Here we go.
Sit your ass down and get ready for the next episode of the Urban Green Room. The Urban Green Room. With your hosts, my girl A.A. and that dude D. Lewis.
Hey everyone, it's your girl A.A.
What's up, world? It's your man D. Lewis.
And welcome to another episode of the Urban Green Room podcast. So we in here tonight. I'm excited.
We here for it.
Yeah, like this is Battle of the Sexes Part 2. So if you were fortunate enough to join us on a previous podcast, we actually had the ladies of urban literature and the men of urban literature discuss what they would like or expect in a relationship. So we had the individual conversations in groups, and we thought it was time we bring the groups together. So joining us tonight, representing the men from the urban literature world, is none other than the God himself. Willie LeBlanc is back in the house.
What's up? What's up?
Hey,
Well, what up? What up?
And
What's up? What's up?
fan favorite friend of the podcast, we got Walt Jennings back in the house.
What's going on, y'all? Yeah, you know what, Melodious,
Thank
man. Let's
you,
get it in,
gentlemen.
baby.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yes.
we here for it.
Yes.
Damn right.
Then, we're not gonna leave my sisters out. So, joining us from that particular podcast with the women of urban literature, we have none other than the Pentress herself, Nadine Frye.
What up, folks?
Hey, Nadine.
Hey, Nadine.
Sis. And then, my girl, my ace,
Absolutely.
Vivian Blue, author Vivian Blue is in the house again.
Hey, Vivian.
So,
Vivian.
hey, we about to get it popping. We about to get it popping. Yay. So, and then author Obsession may be joining into the conversation shortly. And if she doesn't, hopefully everything is okay with her. Before we even get started, I just wanted to send my condolences to our author friend, Margot. She had a death in the family, so she was unable to join us tonight, but we want to let her know that she's in our hearts and in our prayers.
For sure.
Absolutely.
So, yes. So let's get started. So before we even get the conversation going, we are playing teams tonight.
What?
Yeah, teams. Oh yeah, girls against the boys. And
Oh.
I have a series of questions that I thought we just put out there and debate. So we'll have a round where someone from the boys team will have a chance to answer. And then as a rebuttal, someone from the ladies team will have what they would like to add to that. And if you want to do an add-on, we certainly can do an add-on. But this is a tit for tat. Like, we've already had our group discussion.
That's cool. I'm good with titties.
To, hash it out. So,
All right, Petty Boo.
you can't hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Vivian, you all right?
Yeah.
I don't think she was talking to you.
Oh, okay. All right. So, first question. On a date, who should pay for the bill?
Yeah,
Who
shit.
you
Walter?
asking?
I'm asking the boys.
Oh,
Walter, wait a minute.
The man,
On the very first
the man
date,
should pay.
who pays for the bill?
The man should pay. The
The
man
man should pay.
the man should definitely pay for the first couple of them. Now, so are we just answering questions, or can I expound?
Yeah, no. Finish your thought.
Okay.
I want to hear what you got to say.
So yeah, the man I feel should definitely be paying for all outings. Now today's women, however, and I've been told this numerous times, they would rather go Dutch so that I don't think that or that I expect something from them in return for me buying them a couple of drinks or a meal or whatever. So yeah, I definitely believe that men should pay, but sometimes the women insist on paying for their own meals and drinks or whatever the case may be.
Ladies, how do we feel about what Walt just said?
I guess I'll take it first. I definitely agree that a man should definitely pay, especially for the first couple of dates. I'm not entirely sold on going Dutch, but if I invite a man somewhere, I'll pay for the whole date, unless he just chooses to pay for it.
Well said.
Right.
Jump on that, Willie.
Anything to add to that, Willie?
Yo, so check it out, right? So this is what I would say, right? I mean, true enough, you know what I'm saying? The man, quote unquote, should pay for the first date. However, I feel that he or she who invites to the date. So, for example, if the woman says, hey, let's go here, or hey, let's go hang out here, then it should be a Dutch situation. Or if the guy says, hey, let's go out here, or let's go here, then the guy should pay for it. I mean, I don't like to use this term. I don't even like to use this type of, God damn it, get away from me. I don't like to use this type of, so I'm looking for. I don't like to use this type of analogy, but gender roles do play a huge part in the dating process. So, I mean, naturally, the guy is supposed to pay. The guy is supposed to treat the woman. The guy is supposed to wine and dine. But at the same time, I mean, there can be situations where the woman wants to do the wining and dining. So, to me personally, I don't want to take that away from a woman if she wants to, you know what I'm saying, to treat a guy. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I'm saying? It's all about preference and, you know what I'm saying, and who wants to do what. If the woman says, well, you know, can we go, and we go half and half on the bill, then yeah, that's cool. But if the woman says, hey, can we go such and such a place, and the guy agrees to it, then maybe, you know what I'm saying, she's saying, hey, why don't you take me out one time? Or why don't you show me a good time? And that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like that. Like, I can go out on a date today, you know what I'm saying, with a woman, and she says, hey, why don't we go half? Or, you know what I'm saying, why don't we do this? Or it's all in how, you know what I'm saying, the date is approached before you go on a date. You know what I'm saying? Wording is everything. Why don't you take me out, or why don't we go out? So that's my thought on that.
Point taken.
I got a question though. Like,
Go ahead.
why though? Like, are we just going on the rules that were kind of just given to us? You know, why does the man have to pay?
I feel like naturally, the
You know what I'm
natural
saying?
disposition of women is not to put herself out there and go seeking dates. If a guy approaches you and say, hey, beautiful, I feel like we should hang out sometime. If that's his approach and we exchange numbers and he invites me out, oh, hey, let's have coffee, I'm not going to expect to pay for anything because this is his introduction into me. And I won't lie, it kind of shows the chivalry that is definitely missing in the world. You get what I'm saying? And it starts off with a level of respect. That's literally how you win the heart of a woman. First gift. You know what I'm saying? First gift. And by what he does, by what he does for you, then you can expound upon that and show him your courtesy. Because normally what happens is you may go on 2 outside dates, and then what does the lady do? Oh, I'll invite you over to my home for dinner so that you can see how I keep house, so that you can have a meal, so that you can be, so that you can be fed, so that you can see some of what I can give you. I don't feel like it's necessarily just what we grew up and what we're used to, but I feel like if this man went and sought you out, which is normally 97% of the time, then first he should pay. What do you say, Viv?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Viv?
It depends on who asks who out. Why does it they have to involve money? We might can go somewhere that doesn't even involve money. But it all boils down to who does the invite. If I invite you, then I will pay. But if you invite me, you do pay. It is nice to go out with a gentleman friend and they pay for everything. However, if I tell him, hey, let's go out or whatever, it's my treat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Damn all that. Damn all
Hey,
that.
Ooh.
welcome, Obsession.
Uh-oh.
Obsession here.
Her audio.
Yep,
Yeah,
Obsession is
obsession.
Yeah, it's
joining.
saying her audio is connecting.
Yep. So go ahead, Walt. What were you
I said
saying?
damn all that. Like,
Damn it.
I don't know where it comes from. I really don't, because I wasn't raised that way. You know, the streets kind of taught me how to deal with women, and paying for shit was not part of the program. But I don't know, just something internally, you know, like I've always felt like as a dude, you know, if the woman is brave enough to like be like, you know, put herself out there and say, hey dog, I wanna treat you. I wanna take you out. Like that's enough for me. Just the fact that the woman is even willing to do that is more than enough for me. And if I got enough savoir faire to pull it off and be like, you know what, I appreciate it, but I don't want you to do that. We can still go, but I don't want you to do that. You know, then that's what it'll be. And 99.9% of the time, that's the way it goes down. But you know, it's that other 0.1 where I'll let it happen. But the majority of the time, I mean, that's just the way it is. I mean, just that's me personally. And nah, just no.
I ain't arguing with no man about
Okay.
spending no money. So
That's what I figured.
So that's
Okay, so
your boat. Then float on, brother, float on.
so can I throw this out there real fast? I just
Go
want to throw
ahead.
something out there, right? I mean, now, I mean, I've been on numerous dates with a woman be like, yo, I got it, you know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. To me, honestly, if a woman says I got it, but I know I can definitely cover it, I'm like, you know what? Maybe the next time you got it. Let me
Right,
handle this. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like that's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just me being the gentleman because I don't want to ever, you know what I'm saying, make her think like, oh, I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm just trying to get a free meal, you know what I'm saying? I want to just, you know what I'm
So
saying,
why
if
would
she
you assume that she would be that way if she's taking you out on a date or offers you?
no. Oh,
Assume that
see
you
what
would want a free meal.
see Viv, I kind of figured this was gonna happen.
Because you know that's the utter off your lips. You know, why would you
figured
assume that she would think that? You know, if she asks
no.
you out or whatever, if she's taking you out and she's gonna pay, she must see something in you that she likes. So she like, hey, you know,
Okay,
it ain't
but
never know this nigga want a free meal. She might say that nigga want some pussy, but she ain't never gonna say that nigga want a free meal.
I mean
That is a free meal,
I
Miss
was
Vivian
just
Blue.
about to, I
Hey,
was
we not
just
even on
about to
that
say
point of the
that. I mean,
conversation yet, brother. So hold on, let's address this stuff. Come
I
on.
mean,
I'm always
I was just
here.
about to say that, but so somebody I think it was Nadine just used a very, you know what I'm saying, a powerful word that kind of breaks down what you just said, you know what I'm saying? It's just a chivalrous thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like as a gentleman, you know what I'm saying? Like I grew up around some older cats, you know what I'm saying, that showed me what chivalry looks like. So with that being said, I'm still gonna be the chivalrous gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, you know what I'm saying. If she say, "Hey, let me take care of this, or let me get this covered, let me cover the bill," me being the chivalrous guy that I am, and yes, I may be trying to get that quote unquote free meal that Walt just, you know, saying so delicately called it, you know, saying the box, but you know what I'm saying. I'm still gonna be chivalrous. I'm still gonna be like, you know what, let me get this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know you said you got it, but let me handle it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if 3 or 4, you know what I'm saying, months into a full-blown relationship, you know what I'm saying? If, you know what I'm saying, she wants to go half,
Okay,
or if she wants
hold
to
on,
cover it.
Will.
You moving ahead
You're
of him.
going right into the next segment.
Oh, my bad.
With that,
Hey,
all right, now
how are you, sweetie?
let's get into the next joint. This one for the ladies. For the ladies. How soon after meeting someone are you assuming you're dating, or how soon do you expect sex or expect sex to be a part of that relationship? How soon? After the
Jennings,
first
go
date,
ahead,
like
because you raised your finger.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, we got you.
Listen. Steve Harvey can kiss my ass. I ain't waiting no 90 days because I ain't got the time to wait.
90
You
days.
get what I'm saying? We got about 5 dates and you got to show me what that mouth and that dick do. I'm sorry, because
Oh,
I'm serious because
that's what's up.
Without sounding, I'm pretty aggressive. I'm straightforward. Um, I'm not gonna beat around the bush play. I'm at a point in my life, age in my life that I'm not gonna wait no 3 months, 6 months. That's high school bullshit. I mean, we didn't, spent all this time. Sex is important. I mean, I done did the whole thing before. I've been with somebody whose sex was whack. No, thank you. Not again. So that's me. I don't know about other women, but the dates don't necessarily have to be back to back. You know what I'm saying? 5 dates, that could be the span. It could be the span of 3 months. You never know how our schedule is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's for me. By
All
day
right.
5, okay, what's going on? Let me see something.
Right. I feel like when it comes to that, at
So,
the discretion of the woman, it's like you could be with somebody and after that first date, the chemistry could be so popping that you just might want to bang. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it just depends on what her timeline is, Now, as far as how long do you have to do the whole dating thing before you're in a relationship, that's dependent on the conversations that you have with one another, because sex don't put you in a relationship. Going out
So don't.
time don't put you in a relationship. So
No,
you
it
have
don't.
to help and have a conversation about, okay, hey, I see that we're doing XYZ. What are we doing here? And then whatever you describe it to be, that's what it should be. It should be no assumptions between adults.
No.
Yeah,
There's
because when you
no,
assume, you make an
None.
ass out of you, not me.
exactly, like you can't have those type of assumptions amongst grown people. Like if we're doing something, I'm going to take it for what it is. Everything is at face value until we have that conversation of depth. Okay, so am I yours? Are you mine? What are we doing here?
Exactly.
There's something where we just gonna keep banging until we find somebody. That's cool too. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like it's all about how two adults define it, and it don't have
Right.
to.
Even though men hate that question, what are we? It needs to be asked. I
Absolutely.
need to know if I need to focus on you or can I entertain other people. I mean, we grown. We should be able to have
So
that conversation. We should be able to tell each other, like, hey, I'm not ready for nothing serious. I'm having fun, whatever. Yes, I'm entertaining other people. You can entertain other people. Or no, I'm trying to be on some exclusive shit with you.
Absolutely.
It's that simple to me.
so hold that thought. Obsession, hold that thought, because that's the next question that I wanted to ask everyone. But before we get there, I want to hear from the guys. Like how soon does sex happen for you, or how soon should it happen when you're dating?
I got this. So my answer, and this is how I've always been, it happens when it happens. If it happens on the first date, it happens on the first date. If it happens on date number 5, it happens on date number 5. If it happens 2 or 3 months into, the talking stage, it's happening 2 or 3 months in the talking stage. I mean, it just happens when it happens. I'm not going to, rush no woman to do nothing. Just like I don't expect no woman to rush me to do nothing. Like if it happens, it happens. If the chemistry is on point, if we vibing, if we both want the same thing, we all grown. Grown folk need to speak up on what grown folk want.
Walt, what about you?
I mean, for me, it's one of them things where, I mean, I'm a dude, so I want it when I want it, which is all the time. So, I mean, but I agree with Willie though. Like you don't put that, apply that type of pressure to no woman, but from the moment I say hello, then to the moment we get the date for, then it should be popping by there. For me personally, I mean that's just, I don't know if that's a personal goal or if it's even if you can even call it a goal, but that's just the way I'm built. So by date 4, it should be popping.
Well, she
I
knows
mean,
she
because
gonna fuck you the first day, regardless.
exactly, and I
You know
was
what I'm saying, y'all get together and depending on the vibe, she knows she
right,
fuck you, so it don't even take
right,
a whole lot. It's just
and
like, okay, either we finna get it going or we not. She gonna let you
right,
know.
right, and that's what I was about to say, Miss Vivian, was you know, a bunch of women told me like they know whether they're gonna give it to the dude in the first 5 seconds of meeting them.
Yes, sir. If
So
when you ask her to go on a
Yes.
date, she may say, I ain't finna fuck this nigga, but
right,
I may go on a date and she's like, oh shit, I
right,
might need this nigga. So it just
right,
it
right.
depends.
It's
Cause we do,
it's
we
one of
do.
them, and it's one of them
Depends.
things, and I know too. So that's why I'm like, okay, we'll go out 3 times. If the fourth one it don't happen, then I know to remove myself from that equation.
Well, if she ain't fucked you by the
All
second date,
right.
then something might be wrong anyway. Cause the phone conversation should be so dope that she shouldn't want to do shit but fuck you.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Hmm. Well, let's get to
Okay.
this
Well, you
question.
can up your schedule, G.
Sound like it, don't it?
So,
Up the
It all
schedule,
depends on the
shit. Fuck
female,
waiting
though.
for
It all
four.
depends on the female, because some
yeah.
hoes come out of bags. Some hoes come out of bags. Like, I'm not
There's
looking
that
for this
word.
until
There's that
do do do
word.
do 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 do, and you be looking at a motherfucker
So
like,
y'all, so
bitch,
what?
please.
Nobody gonna tell me my
Oh.
my titties was crooked. What? Nobody gonna say shit, huh?
Well, maybe we wasn't even looking at no
God
we
damn.
wasn't even looking at the titties. This damn, we having a whole other conversation. Sorry, girl. Sorry. Sorry,
What?
sis.
You was looking
Sorry, sis.
beautiful.
There you go.
Honestly, I wouldn't even paying it.
There you
They
go.
Honestly,
straight
I
There
wasn't
you
now?
even paying
go.
attention to your tits. I
That's
mean, let's
right.
just be for real here.
I wasn't.
Let's be for real here. I wasn't even paying attention to your boobs. All right.
Shit. Also
Oh my
focusing in, like,
god.
let me make sure the left leg
Right,
So,
ain't
right.
hanging down
Since
lower than the
Yeah,
right
Walt
leg.
since
checking it
since
out now.
since
Look, you see his face
since you
change? His whole face
mentioned
changed.
it,
He
This nigga had
cocked his
that.
shit to the
Let's
side, like,
inspect.
hey,
I'm
let me
surprised
since
his
you
face
let me
mentioned
get a
ain't
it,
looked
little
up.
let's
He
see what's
said,
going on.
let's inspect.
She did
get a
all
little
this.
closer
And
to the
Hey,
camera
he
and
got
she
shit.
it
was
Like,
doing
all up.
all
Look, let me
this
what you
and
talking
let me
about?
trying
fix.
to fix them and
I
That
everything.
don't
wasn't
make
even
you no
on that
bad guy.
screen.
That don't
No, it
make you
damn
no
sure
bad
don't.
guy. That don't make you
I
no bad
so,
guy.
don't give a damn if it
so
does. Say
obsession hinted towards the next question. Like, how do you determine you're in an exclusive relationship? Are we still looking for labels? I mean, how does that come about? Because, like you said, we don't want to assume anything when we're talking about the opposite sex. So, gentlemen, how do you handle that question? How do you determine whether or not this female is in a monogamous relationship with you?
go,
Right.
Willie.
Silence. Crickets in this
Go,
Okay,
Willie.
motherfucker.
hold on, hold on. Okay, I got this.
Somebody
Okay.
better speak up.
Okay, so
It's
look.
crickets in this motherfucker, man.
Because
They making you
I
feel
think the
Hold
some
up.
word I just
type of way.
used threw Walt off. He was like, hell no. Like,
They
one
making you
woman?
Hold
feel
What
on.
are
some
you
type
talking
of
about?
way. Like, y'all better open y'all motherfucking mouth and say something.
I got this. I got this. I got this. Check it out.
Jump
Check
on
me
that,
out.
Willie, please, man.
Check,
Don't get me on. No, fuck no.
check me out, right?
Batter up.
I'm gonna take a swing at this, right? So
Okay.
the way that you determine that you're in a monogamous relationship, you know what I'm saying? I think that it has to be a conversation that has to be had. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, true enough, yeah, men do hate that one question. You know what I'm saying? What are we? Don't ask that question. Just get that question out your head. You know what I'm saying? Let's just sit down and have a conversation of not what are we, but where do we go from here? You know what I'm saying? We've already had,
Like a what do we want?
yeah,
What do we want conversation instead
right,
of what are we?
yeah, because that what are we question that,
Hold your ass up. Nah.
like, don't ask
We
me
talking.
what are we. You know what I'm saying? Because I could say that we still friends with benefits. Are you gonna accept my answer or no? I
Damn
mean, but
right. Let's ride,
If the
nigga,
fuck
because
she
what's good for the goose is
if
good
the
for
fuck
the gander.
wrong with
Let's
her,
push. It's
Hold
all
on,
about
let me.
respect and understanding. And once that understanding is understood, boo, it's time to ride. Because just like you going to be getting pussy, I'm going to be getting dick. And we just going to be riding it out together and doing whatever.
How did I get in a whole podcast with both of these women? And they always
You dipped your toe in that pool, my G.
Sydney, say
be,
that.
be,
Say that.
before I go,
I ran away from that shit like the bubonic plague, my nigga.
Before I finish my thought, like both of these two women, they always ride my neck on Facebook. So I should have known. Like they always on my ass.
Uh-oh.
So this is the question though, because
No.
Willie said, don't ask, what are we? And we all, every last woman in this room, head went, like, nigga, what you talking about?
Because what?
Like, don't ask. I need to
Hold on.
ask so
Okay,
I know
okay,
where
okay,
we're
okay,
at.
so-
pick up on that, lady.
So wait,
no,
see-
that's not what he said. And I saw everybody head cocked. That's not what he said.
What did he
He's
say?
saying the way you guys are approaching the topic is wrong for men. And you can't fault him for that. That's how men think. We think differently
So you
from
saying
women. So
y'all
he's saying
passionate ass
he's
niggas.
not saying don't have the conversation. What he's saying is approach the conversation differently. Don't say, what are we? Nigga, what are we doing? No, how about we sit down like adults and say, okay, how are we feeling about each other? Where we want this to go?
Y'all sound like a bunch of
Now,
passionate
that's
ass
different.
niggas.
That's a
what
man
y'all
is
sound
going
like.
to accept that approach a whole lot differently than, nigga, what is we? You know, I've been coming over here cooking and shit. You fucking me. What we doing?
Okay.
A passionate nigga. Man, nigga, please. What's up? What? What are we doing? Are we in a relationship? Again, it's all about respect and understanding. So, I don't do passionate ass niggas. I have an issue with that. My balls too big to deal with a passionate ass nigga. Nigga, what we doing?
Yeah, see, this is the thing.
What we doing, nigga? It is what it is. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay. So look.
I hang around a bunch of men. I got all brothers, and I be the only female, so my balls is heavy, honey. I don't have time for passionate ass
Willie response just showed you. You know how men say that they have to say things a certain way to us. They have to word things differently or a certain way because so we can get it. He just showed that applies to men as well.
Yes,
because in all reality, it's tomato, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You just worded it different.
Hold on, man. Y'all ain't gonna be. Y'all ain't gonna be. All right, I'm tired. I'm tired of listening to y'all. I'm tired of listening to y'all beat my man upside the head, man. Y'all beat my man upside the head.
We're not beating him upside the head. I understand
I'm gonna
what
let her
he's
go ahead
saying.
and I'm gonna let her go on and finish her thought.
I get what he's saying. I do. But to be truthful, he just switched a few words around. We getting to the same point. We having the same conversation. We want the same answers. What are we or what are we doing? What the hell is the difference? Like, stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Just tell me what we going on. And can I get some of your dick and his, or you just want me to have yours? Let me know.
Is it exclusive? Yes or no?
Yes, mine is exclusive. I'm just gonna put it out there. Yes, it is.
Y'all act like every woman can't accept the truth. That is not the truth. A lot of men are more emotional than women. It's a lot of y'all that'll say go ahead and do you, but y'all really be mad when we be out here living our best life. You know what I'm saying? So don't even have the conversation if you're not going to be truthful. Let's start there.
Okay,
Before y'all even sit down and have a conversation about that, ask yourself.
Can I speak? Can I?
She wouldn't finish with her thought.
Go ahead.
Okay, so look.
No, she muted.
Go ahead and
obsession.
say what you got to say, cause she gonna pop back in. See?
No, I want her to finish her full thought before I go ahead.
I'm done.
Okay. So what I was saying, right? I'm not saying don't have that conversation. That's the one thing I'm not saying. It's just certain ways that you. It's just certain ways that you have to approach different situations, right? It's
passionate ass shit.
I am a passionate ass dude, so I mean,
I see.
I mean, y'all see it on a daily basis. I'm very passionate about a lot of things.
Yes, and I
But
say that's a passionate ass nigga when I read your stuff. That don't make you no bad guy.
but
Don't
what I'm
make you
saying,
no bad guy, but I'm just saying.
but what I'm saying though, right? Like, I guess I'm from an era, you know what I'm saying, like you guys are, you know what I'm saying, where I don't just want to be, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to just walk into a restaurant and they say, do you want this right here? I want, you know what I'm saying, I want to have, you know what I'm saying, a whole conversation with the cashier, like, hey, how is this right here? Or how is this on the menu? You know what I'm saying? What's good on the menu? Tell me what you suggest off the menu. You feel me?
Really?
No, wait, just hear me
Really?
out. I'm using my analogy on, you know what I'm saying, for a specific reason. Like, you know what I'm saying, if I go to a bar or something like that, I'm gonna ask the bartender, well, what do you suggest? What's good? You know what I'm saying? Show me something exclusive.
Give me that Henny on the rocks. Give me that
I mean,
motherfucking Belvedere. Nah,
I mean,
you too
I mean,
passionate, brother. That
but
don't
see,
make you no bad guy, but you too passionate.
I am a passionate dude. I mean, I'm a real softy. Anybody that knows me on a personal level can tell you that I'm a real softy. But you know what I'm
And that's
saying?
all right.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Don't make him no bad guy. I keep telling you, don't make him no bad guy. But
I mean, I don't mind being a softy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I know what I want out of life, though. You know what I'm saying? But don't just say, well, what are we? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm approach the question like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? If you ask me what are we, I'm gonna ask you the same thing. Well, what are we? Because you know what I'm saying? Don't put the ball right in my court. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not willing to answer the question yourself,
that's the opening for the conversation.
Well, may I have
applying anything? That's the opening for the conversation. But your thing,
Nadine has something to say.
Your thing is
Give it to us, Nadine.
I'm sorry.
Give it to us, Nadine.
Go ahead, sis.
Excuse me. May I ask a question? So
Go ahead.
This particular question was centered around, and we all on both sides talked about assumptions. So my question is, why do men get, like, what separates what you do in a relationship from what you do with somebody that you're just dating? Because some men have the tendency to do relationship type shit with a bitch that they don't even want to be in a relationship with. And then when she's like, oh, that's my nigga, that's my man, that's my old, that's my old man. And he like, oh no, bitch, we don't go together. But you eat at her house Monday through Friday. You get what I'm saying? You playing with the goddamn kids. You got your game system over there. You get what I'm saying? Y'all make
a toothbrush.
Well, see, at that point, wait. At that point, where you doing all types of relationship shit, you in a damn relationship. Let's go ahead and be blunt about it. Because if I'm at a chick house 5 days out of 7. I'm playing with her kids 3 days out of them 5 that I'm there. I got a whole game system, toothbrush, you know what I'm saying, doing everything that a man is supposed to do when he's living in the house. Then damn it, that is my house. I'm dating that woman. We in a full-blown relationship.
It ain't your shit if you ain't paying nothing. I mean, I don't care if you not in there. It ain't your shit if you ain't paying nothing.
But see, here's the thing though. If I'm doing all of that, then yes, I am paying for the stuff around that house. I'm paying some type of bill.
I know.
Because my granny always told me, always pay where you stay. And if I'm staying there 5 out of 7 days, I'm staying there.
I love her.
I loved her too when she was around. I sure did.
And what's up, Sliz?
I mean, that was hell up in Harlem right there. I mean, I told you that was Chernobyl. So, me personally, what? I'll be 46. I'll be 46 years old in October.
Oh,
and
October what?
October what?
October what?
October 11.
Are you a Libra?
Don't be saying, "Are you a Libra?" Like I'm a Martian. Like, goddamn.
Nah, you. You know what? My 2 best friends are Libras. I got a male Libra best friend, and I got a female Libra best friend. Well, actually,
right.
Libra best friends, and he got it. And
I want
all
to know
three
what's
of them
wrong with
act
October.
alike. But y'all Libras ain't fucking with Scorpios, point blank.
No, not at all, because y'all devious
wrong?
ass heartbreakers, and
I
you
am
know
not
what I'm talking about.
Scorpios,
sweetie. No.
Scorpios, I personally think,
Oh
I
shit!
personally think God should just
I have to,
throw the whole
but
sign away.
say that.
That's what I personally think.
She said throw the
God,
whole sign
that?
away.
God should just throw the whole sign away.
No, man.
But
Libras?
no,
Scorpios.
she talking about Scorpios.
No, man.
But I didn't bring that up.
Experiences. Y'all ain't fucking with
No,
Scorpio.
but that's a different part.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a different
I didn't
part.
bring that up.
Let's
I
stay
didn't
on
bring
track,
that up
y'all.
to talk about the signs. I brought that up to say this. So I'll be 46 in a little bit, and I've only been in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5.27 relationships, like in my life where it was like exclusive.
What the fuck?
Because it only lasted like 17 days. I mean, but
That ain't no fucking relationship.
well, that's why I said 0.27. So okay,
Nigga,
so 5. I've been in
Get out of here with that
I've been
dumb
in
shit.
5 relationships, and every time a woman asks me like, "Well, what are we?" I say, "We human." You know, that's my answer.
Oh, fuck you.
Like,
Fuck you.
don't fuck me, because I mean, you know exactly why you're asking that question, because you want it to go somewhere. And if I'm not ready to go there with you, then I'll let you know that. Now, when I am ready to go there, the question was, when do you go exclusive? You go exclusive when you love her. That's the answer. And if I don't love you, I'm not gonna tell you that I love you, because I did that once, and you know, that's a coward. That's a coward's move. So unless I'm loving you, when I love you, I'll let you know. Yo, I love you.
So you saying we gotta the woman gotta wait for you? It's on your time.
I didn't say the woman has to do anything. But
no,
it damn
but
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
A bullshit answer though.
There was no bullshit answer. That's a real answer. We are human.
No, that's a bullshit answer. That's some fuck.
That ain't no bullshit. That ain't no fuck boy
yes
shit.
Or no. It's a simple. She said, "What are we?
What are we?
You trying to get in a relationship? I ain't on that right now, sweetie, or whatever."
And that's my point.
Human,
we human.
say we human.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we'll be human. You'll be human.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I?
Human.
So as
No,
Wait,
Willie.
no.
You can- Hold on, Willie got something to say.
I just got a
Willie.
question, right? Like this is a real
What's up?
question. So if a woman asks a guy, right, what are we?
Mm-hmm.
And a guy, you know what I'm saying, says, well, right now, I'm still trying to see what we gonna do later. You know what I'm saying? What we gonna do or what we have already. You know what I'm saying? If he's still trying to feel the vibe, is that okay with y'all? Like, is that a sufficient answer?
The idea to know, are we trying to feel the vibe with each other, or are we still dating and having other options? That's
what we're saying.
No, I mean, like, okay, so if you asking, so what I'm saying, right, is, so for example, like if I'm dating a lady, if I've been dating this woman for a couple months, and she comes up, you know what I'm saying, we sitting down, we, you know what I'm saying, we chilling, and we doing whatever grown folk do, you feel me? And she says, you know what are we at this point? And you just tell her, and I just tell her, like, you know what, I'm still trying to figure out where we going with this. Am I right or am I wrong for saying that to her? Because
but that's a half answer though. When you say I'm trying to see where we're going with this, are you saying that in a way like you want to date to see if we're going to become exclusive, or we're just, because there's stages to this. You have talking, you have dating, you have relationships.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I mean,
for once in my life, I agree with you.
In the talking stage, I'm not going to ask you what are we in the beginning dating stage. I'm going to ask you when I done met your friends and family. I'm going to ask you when you've been at my house every day of the week. I'm going to ask you when you done paid shit and I done paid shit for you and all this other stuff. That's when I'm asking you. So at that point, it should be a straight answer. Should nobody be asking that question unless you, like, y'all been seriously deep in this shit.
Shit.
Now, let me just go ahead and put this all the way in the atmosphere, right? If I'm
Yeah.
introducing you to my family has already asked me who you are to me. And
They don't do that all the time.
well, my family does. Like, I'm just saying, if I introduce you to my peoples, like my brothers, my mom, you know what I'm saying, my homies, you know what I'm saying, my A Spoon Coons, you know what I'm saying, my you know what I'm saying, my A1 from day one, you know what I'm saying, they gonna ask me, you know what I'm saying, well, who is she to you? And if I introduce you as my lady, then you my lady. You know what I'm saying?
But why I got to find out at the barbecue that I'm your lady? Why you ain't tell me before? That's the whole point of this. Why I got to find out in front of your friends and family that I'm your lady?
Ain't nobody gonna do that to you. Shouldn't nobody do that to you?
Right.
Shouldn't nobody do that to you?
I'm not.
They
You know what I'm saying?
Come on now, ladies. I know y'all done had to do. You done found out one way or the other. Besides how you were supposed to find out what you worked to him.
Yeah.
I know.
A grown ass man like 37 plus did that to you.
Absolutely. I dated a man 18 years older than me.
And
he pulls that on
I'm
you.
in my 30s.
Right.
You should have whooped off in his ass and walked off.
Yeah, but ain't no. I mean that because you're right when you say that that's some fuckboy shit, because honestly that is, and that's the type of shit you do when you're 22, 24, 27. You know, when you're young, that's the type of shit you do. But you don't do that shit as no grown ass man. You don't do that. You had those conversations.
Yeah.
But it just may not happen on your timetable. That's all I'm trying to say. Like when I'm ready, I'm not gonna apply no pressure on you, and you damn sure ain't gonna apply none on me. That's all I'm saying. When I'm ready, I'll let you know. And
fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
But it gotta be properly though. It can't be no
absolutely.
We
No, it won't be.
I'll smack the fuck. Like, don't do that.
Right. And you look like and you look like I should believe you. I mean, I believe you when you say that.
So let's take it there. Let's take it to this one. Does it matter how much money your partner makes?
No.
No.
Not while you
dating. Making something.
Business.
I mean, as long as he got
so wait a minute.
Whoa.
He got to be making something.
No.
He got to have a job.
Yeah. So we got caveats and shit though. Like the nigga got to have a job, of course. I mean, that's probably bare minimum and shit. I want Nadine to go because
take care of niggas. They do if it's long and long.
Well, sure, but we ain't talking about that. We're not talking about that though, Vivian. Vivian, we ain't talking about that. We talking about grown folks, us, relationships. We ain't talking about the hoes is the hoes. Like, this question is directed to y'all. This is personal questions. So Nadine was getting ready to say something, but I think she had some caveat with it, and I kind of want to hear what she got to say.
I was saying that it doesn't necessarily matter when you're dating, but also be mindful that a woman is looking, she is paying attention. You get what I'm saying? That's something that also goes with the talks of what are we? You get what I'm saying? Because you do have to figure out where you need it in each other's life. You get what I'm saying? So those first couple dates when it's free, when it's casual, you know what I'm saying? I'm not asking no man all of his financial business because rightfully so, it ain't my business. But if he has aspirations to be mine, I feel like that's something that's going to come up. You get what I'm saying? Just like it would naturally come up for him. But if we're just cooling, dating, talking, getting to know each other, you know what I mean? You can find that out during the get to know each other process, but it ain't necessarily your business from the rip. At least.
Okay. Is there a number then that you're looking for? Because it sounds like to be in a serious relationship with somebody, when you ask that financial question, you're looking for a certain level.
I'm looking for a certain level of something that will match my own, and each woman has a different thing of theirs that a man naturally has to match. I want a hustler. I want somebody that's going to think outside the box. You get what I'm saying? It ain't never been my thing to working for somebody else. You get what I'm saying? I want to see a man that can ride out here and get it, because it's like, if you're working for someone, whether you work for them or not, people lose their jobs every day. What are we going to do? How could you still feed your family? What could you do? You get what I'm saying? To push us to the next level, because you better understand that I'm going to step if it gets like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to step by myself. Period. So it's like, in those beginning stages, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my 30s now. So no, I will not date a McDonald's worker. I will not, you know what I'm saying, date someone that's doing something.
Right.
Like, I would want someone that has been in their career for 5+ years. You get what I'm saying? At the very minimum, he doesn't have to be a doctor. He doesn't have to be a lawyer, but he needs some type of consistency.
You have to be equally yoked.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I done dated a professional football player. I done dated lawyers that was with DTP. I done dated doctors. I done dated rappers and stuff like that. And I'm about to tell you, the dude that worked for the railroad treated me better than all the motherfuckers. And he didn't have nowhere near the money that they had. You know what I'm saying? He just got his, he just came up the hard way.
Absolutely.
Didn't get it for 30 minutes on the stage. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciated him. You know, I mean, yeah, with my career as being a teacher and writing and stuff, yeah, I might make a little bit more money than him, but it's honest. And it comes down to, yeah, the financial do matter, because like, if you just like shitload in debt, like you can't do nothing, you can't get nothing, that could be a problem later on. But I'm more about the toughness of the person, their morals, and I need that bond. I need somebody to I don't know how to describe it. I'm just big on energy and vibes and stuff like that. And you got a lot of people who financially stable, but they just black on the inside. You get what I'm saying? So I mean, just dark and ugly. You know, so I mean, the financial thing, yeah, I take a look at it, you know, but then I'm like, okay, it's kind of like the 80-20 shit with me. Like, yeah, you might not be making the most money, but man, you ain't a fucked up person, and I'll fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just me.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just
Gotcha.
me, because I done had some
No.
motherfuckers with
Yeah.
the
That's what's up.
mini mansions and all that stuff, and they just ugly people.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They hustlers, all they got it, but they ain't good people. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's just for me.
That matters
So.
more than the money. I can definitely get where you're coming from with that, because it's a vibe. Men, I don't think that men understand that. Like, women will date a man that they can see that they can breathe into their potential more than they'll date someone that's like, oh, I can trick on you. I can go and buy you a car tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? Like, no. If a woman sees your potential, that's literally what we're looking for when we're trying to find our help. We're looking for someone that we can literally build something with. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you never want to feel like you're the pickup bitch, or like you're the woman that a man felt like he had to elevate. No, like, let's elevate each other. Let's build together. Let's have this, you know what I mean? Together. Okay, if you do have a little bit more than me, show me how to get there. You get what I'm saying? And that would be the same if it was vice versa. I would show my man how to get it. I would show him how to, you know, put your ideas together and make it into a vision. That's what we do as women. You get what I'm saying? But again, like we talked about on the first show, you get what I'm saying? I won't take care of you. I won't re-raise you. You get what I'm saying? But if you have a foundation.
Definitely not doing that.
So let me ask this, Walt and Willie. If your woman makes more money than you, is that an issue?
Never has been, never will be.
Okay.
For me, I mean, for me, it's never going to be a problem, because I mean, that just lets me know that if she makes more money than me, then so be it. I mean, she probably earned where she's at. You know what I'm saying? She worked hard to get to where she's at. Who am I to say, oh, I feel some type of way because you make more money than me because you hustled your way to get to where you at? You know what I'm saying? Who am I to actually sit up here, you know what I'm saying, say that because you make more than me, I feel, you know what I'm saying, I don't feel like a man or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's wrong on all types of levels. You know what I'm saying? I can make money just like she can. She just went out there and got it quicker than me. I mean, that's how I feel about it. It's not an issue to me.
Okay. Good. Walt, what about you?
Oh God.
It's she said, "Oh
Oh
God,
Lord. Ooh,
it's not a
snap.
problem. It's not a problem. It's not a problem for me. I mean, it's not a problem for me. Like, I mean, I'm a blue collar worker, and if I get linked up with a professional, she'll probably end up making more money than me. If I get linked up, lawyers, doctors, authors, that type shit, they'll probably be making more money than me. So, you know what I mean? But it's all about it's all about it's all about the way you present yourself. Where Melodious goes, it's all about the way you present yourself, the way that you handle
Oh God.
yourself. I feel, you know what I mean?
He's dying laughing.
That's why I love that nigga.
It's all about the way you present yourself. Like, you can you can be uh, a middle class dude dating a top dollar chick. I've seen it happen. I've done it too, and I failed at it, but I learned from it, and it didn't make me feel insecure. It didn't make me feel like I was less than. If anything, it made me understand that I belong, and I can, hold my own and be in the presence of intellectuals and still get down with them. So, me personally, no problem with doing that at all.
Okay.
All
So,
right.
next question then, because I've been seeing a lot of this on Facebook.
What you been saying?
Well, the question is it acceptable for women to propose to men?
No,
Like
shit.
guys,
no,
are you gonna let a woman
no,
wife you up?
no. I thought I made that abundantly clear.
You gonna let a woman wife you up? That was
No,
hilarious.
no.
No, cause women out here
No,
wifing
I've
up
seen
niggas.
that.
I
But
literally
my thing is,
saw.
why wouldn't it be
Yes, I saw a
husband
young
up? You talking
lady
about
get
wifing up.
clowned.
Why wouldn't it be
Let
husband?
me tell you something.
She got clowned by the man that she was proposing to. So she showed up at the restaurant, got down on her knees in her skin tight dress. He clowned her in front of her friends. She still went through with the proposal. He said, I guess so. She put a ring on his finger. They took a selfie. He told her she had to leave. She was wifing up a
And
nigga.
that's
Let me
and
tell
that's
And
you
what
I
something.
had
happens.
no words
That's
for
that's what
that.
happens. Certain.
So in my mind, I'm just like, what are we doing? So
Ain't no way.
men, is this acceptable to you? Are you gonna accept a proposal from a
If a
woman?
No.
woman if a woman is messing with me, she know not to even approach me with that bullshit at all. At all. Like, you don't come at a lion like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not.
You ain't gonna be Slim
Nah, I ain't
Thicky.
gonna be nobody Slim Thicky
Look at that sissy.
at all. Like, that's
Oh,
not gonna happen. Like,
and
that's the but that's the. I don't know where it came from. I don't know how it happened. But if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And cats that's falling for that, they don't stand for anything. You can't. Mis huevos jugan al piso. You know what that means, Melodious?
What the fuck does
My
that
nuts hang
mean?
down to the flow. You ain't gonna,
absolutely.
you
My
ain't
nigga,
gonna,
thank you for the
you ain't gonna, you,
interpretation.
you ain't gonna come at me like that. You're not gonna
Like,
come at me like that at all. And you gonna
For
know that.
sure.
You gonna know
Let me tell
that.
you something. Let me tell you something.
Hmm?
I'm getting on my knees for three things: to pray, tie my shoes, and slide that motherfucking knob like corn on the cob. You get what the fuck I'm saying to you?
That's
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
I'm not getting on my knees to propose to no motherfucking body.
You shouldn't.
Okay?
Oh,
I don't
You
know what's
shouldn't.
wrong with these shit.
That's
Okay,
big
some
for
things to teach
millennium
some motherfuckers
bitches.
slow. But you know what I'm saying? That's
What you
it.
say,
'Cause I
baby?
know a nigga who woman did that to him and he wiped her up and that motherfucker miserable. I said, that's what the fuck you did.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, she clearly
Facts.
wears the
A
pants.
desperate ass woman. That's
She
a
clearly
desperate
wears the
ass
Yes.
pants.
woman. Bitch, you
But
need to go to therapy and talk to somebody because something is wrong with you and your
hello.
self-esteem.
but what does that
Okay.
but what the
I feel like when it comes to like these women proposing to men, everything now is like a fucking trend. Like
Yes.
everybody just wants to do what they saw somebody else do. That shit is not cool. It wasn't cool when Chrissy did it to fucking Jim Jones. Like it ain't gonna be cool after that. Like that's
Desperate woman.
Thank you.
that's great
Desperate
shit.
woman.
In 72 years of fucking white, 72 years of fucking girlfriend, bitch. If y'all didn't progress by year 5, bitch, ain't nowhere to go. Like, ain't
Year 5.
but y'all
Just that
but y'all
Let me
interview.
tell you something.
He just
It
go
don't
through
take
the
no
motions
man that
'cause
long
he
to
ain't
know if he
perfect.
want to marry you.
That's his fable.
Yep.
to figure out nothing, but I'm just trying to give him a little deficit. You
Yeah,
get
that's another question.
like, bitch, if he has not seen your wife potential, for me, it's like even in that first year, like a man knows what he doing. He fucking sitting up here dragging his ass with you because he's trying to figure out why the hell he's still with you and what he gonna give to the next bitch that ain't gonna be you. I wish I would.
that's not necessarily true.
I
That's not
think so.
necessarily. I'm not calling you a liar.
Well,
I'm not calling you a liar, but I'm just saying like one of my big
Hold that thought,
okay,
Walt.
okay,
Walt,
it's a
hold that
good
thought.
segue into the next question.
okay.
Hold on,
So,
but before y'all go, before
I
y'all say, wait, can I
Wait a
answer the
minute.
question myself? I want to
Yeah, I want to have
oh,
I want to
okay.
answer the question,
Willie
All right, Willie.
answer.
and this
I see.
I really need y'all to like really listen to what I'm about to say. Right, I will never, as long as I live for the next 80 some odd years, let another woman ask me to marry her. And yes, I did say another woman because my very first wife that I got married to back in 2001 asked me to marry her. I made the mistake of saying yes. I'll never let that shit happen again.
Point proved. Next question.
My G.
Next question.
My G. So since we on the marriage topic, well, how long are you in the relationship now? Y'all done already got the what the fuck are we out the that's done. Y'all know what y'all are. Y'all exclusive. How long are you waiting to expect to be this nigga better start proposing? Like, what's that? Is there a number? Because I heard 5 years is kind of too
For
long.
me, honestly, I wouldn't wait past 5. Like past 5, I feel like you can still get the milk for free. Like I just couldn't do it because it's so much things that progress in a relationship. You get what I'm saying? And then another thing that I always tell people is that y'all spend so much time playing house that you don't play like that. You like when you get in your house that now you don't know how to function. You get what I'm saying? Because people don't think that there's a difference between being boyfriend and girlfriend as opposed to being husband and wife. You get what I'm saying? It's a whole different
Big
element
difference.
of mind. And it's something
Well, it's mad different. Trust me.
boyfriend, girlfriend, y'all want to give each other every fucking thing, and you have nothing left for the institution. For the institution. So at the end of the day, in 5 years, no, I'm not moving. We're not moving together. We're not doing none of that. We're not sharing bank accounts. We're not doing that because that's like it devalues what you need to do as a husband and wife. And my thing is, I need for a man to be very fucking clear with me. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like after 5 years, it should be no decision. It should be no cold feet. It should be no, I have to hold your hand. And I'm specifically speaking for because I'm 34 now. You get what I'm saying? If I was dating, this would not be something that I would be doing. I would not be giving nobody 5, 6, 10, 12 years of my life to decide to make me their wife. when you should have a clear mind on what it is that you wanted when you started dating me, because I would make it clear from the rip.
Gotcha.
See,
Right.
a lot of people say, oh, you need time to grow with the person. You need time to get to know the person. You need to learn all these things. Honey, it's people that's been married 30 years and still learning shit about their partner. It's secrets that your partner going to take to the
You're
grave.
going to
You
be.
understand? You know what
You
I'm
are
saying?
going to
So
be.
it's just you steady learning. You going to always be learning about your partner. You know, unless
That's a
you got
fact.
a serious, predictable, like always got the same routine, unless you got one of those, you're gonna always be learning about your partner. So it don't matter if they propose in 6 months versus 4 years. It really doesn't matter, because you gonna wake up one day and say, when the fuck you start doing that? When you start eating that? When you ain't never watched that before. Or it be so petty. You ain't never hooked your seatbelt up like that. Who that bitch is? I mean, it's just gonna be petty.
That's crazy as hell, though. Like, hold on.
You're like, wait a minute. You know, I mean, 2 years or 20 years, you still gonna be finding stuff out about your partner. So I don't understand why people say we gotta wait. Now I can understand if you want to get out of debt, if you want to graduate school first, if you want to get that type of stuff. Yeah,
Yes.
it might be 5 years before y'all get married, because I don't want to go into a marriage with debt. I don't.
Yeah,
you know, I'm not marrying nobody with student loans and all that stuff. I want to knock this shit out, down, or whatever, because that is not a good way to me to go into a marriage. You know, so I can understand that, but just simple, you still trying to find yourself and all that. Motherfucker, you almost 40. Why is you still trying to find yourself? This is not eat, love, and pray.
Say that.
Right. And
Why ain't it?
You know what I'm saying? Like, cut it out.
Fellas, how y'all feel about this, fellas?
I mean,
how do fellas feel about this?
You remember Jay Toles, right? Melodious?
Yeah.
Jermaine dated a young lady, beautiful lady, 8 years. Dated her 8 years. I was present. I was present at their wedding in September of 2018. But he dated her for 8 years. This is the type of dude who does research on what gym equipment to buy, what type of sneakers to wear. He wants to be sure before he does anything. I'll be like, I'm a little reckless. So, you know, I'll dive feet first into anything. That's me. But Jermaine's not built that way. So he took his time with the woman, and the woman waited patiently. And now they're happily married. And what my point in talking about toes is that people are different. Some dudes, they drag women along, they string them along, and they do that because they are playing. But that ain't all men. Like, when you speak in such terms of absoluteness, then that encompasses everything, and that may not be the case, and you may miss out on an opportunity that's grand because the fella just wants to be sure.
That's fair enough. But let me ask you this. My comeback to you on that is, okay, that's toes. For Sliz, you're in a monogamous relationship. How long do you think it would take you to know you want to marry this woman and work up the nerve to ask?
I don't believe in marriage. Marriage is an institution, archaic, that doesn't even need to be applied in today's society, I feel. But if that's what the woman that I'm loving wants, then I'll do that. But me personally, I don't believe in no marriage at all.
I got a question.
Okay.
I got a question.
So you're a partnership.
Okay, now we talking. What's the question?
Go ahead. Obsession.
Oh, okay. So Jay Toles, whatever his name is.
That was it.
So they together. Did they have children in those 8 years? No kids. Oh, okay. Because you know the reason why I asked, because a lot of dudes, they want to take their time to get married, but they make children. I don't understand. You can't give the child back. You can't. You know what I'm saying? They want to make these kids, but don't want to give the last name to these kids' mom.
Yeah,
So I was just trying to, I was asking, because a
right,
lot of that go is going around, and it has been for years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I make a seed that I got to be connected to forever. I'll connect myself to that, a child forever, but marriage is, I got to make sure, so.
right.
Okay, but they don't have
And
kids, so.
yeah, and those guys' obsession, those are dirt bags. Like, Willie talked about his grandmama. Mine told me that a coward only makes a woman fall in love and ain't ready to give it to her. So that's like that hit home for me because I let
Oh,
women know,
Well, I can't control your
I
feelings.
mean, no, you can't control it, but
I mean, I'm a hell of a motherfucker,
but
man.
but
It's been,
but
hey,
what you can do, Melodious, and you let that woman know, like, hey, I'm not where you are, and when I get there, I'll let you know. That's how you
sure.
handle
is
those
she still around?
situations. But and
Is she still
If
Yeah,
around?
she's
if
still
no,
she's
she's
still
not
around,
around.
around.
Willie,
I mean,
Go ahead, Willie.
and those the chances those the
because I see
chances
him
you
itching.
take. Yeah, get in there, Willie.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, personally, you know what I'm saying? Like, every woman that I've had a kid with, you know what I'm saying? We've actually talked about, you know what I'm saying, marriage. I mean,
Oh, I can't see y'all no more.
can you see me?
Who said that?
That sounds like
Obsession.
obsession.
Okay,
Yeah, you're freezing.
so as I was saying,
Go
right?
ahead, Willie.
So, I mean, every woman that I have 3 kids. Um, every woman that I've had a kid with, we've actually tossed around the
Exactly.
idea of getting married. I mean, and that's fine. Like, I was okay with that because, like she said, like, yeah, I was willing to give my kids my last name, and I was also willing to give the woman my last name. But that comes with a big responsibility to me on the flip side of it. That's responsibility. Like, if I'm saying, okay, I want you to carry my last name. What I'm saying? I want you to bear my last name for me. If I loan my kids, what I'm saying, and my family, what I'm saying? Like, that's me saying, how can I put this without stepping on a bunch of toes out here in the world?
Man, just say that shit.
That's like saying,
Mm-hmm.
like, I expect you to protect that last name like I would,
Fucking
because
right.
I protect my last name at all costs. You know what I'm saying? Um, and what I'm saying, if I'm telling a woman, like, okay, I'm giving you my last name, that's me saying protect that name at all costs. You know what I'm saying? Just like my kids, what I'm saying, I'm going to protect my kids at all costs because they have my last name. They're my kids. They're of me. If I'm saying to a woman, let's get married, which is probably going to be the last thing I say in the next 20 years. But if I'm saying let's get married, then I'm saying I trust you enough, you know what I'm saying, to protect that name. And it has only been, I would say, maybe 2 women after my first marriage that I was actually willing, you know what I'm saying, after so long, that I was trusting them enough to give them my last name, even though it didn't work out in the end. But I was willing to, I was willing to make that jump. And I feel bad that, that one of them I fucked over. You know what I'm saying? I'm grown enough to say that I fucked it up. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted her to carry my last name. And with that being said, marriage is like a sacred thing. Like, you can't just say, "Oh, I want to get married to this woman because she has great pussy, or she gives good head, or she cooks a great meal." You know what I'm saying? There's more to marriage to me than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, does she? You know what I'm saying? Does she? You know what I'm saying? Does she provide that? You know what I'm saying? That conversation? Does she provide that? You know what I'm saying, that mental health check that you know what I'm saying, that everyone in the world probably needs every so often? Does she check on me? Does she make sure that I'm good? You know what I'm saying? When I'm down, does she pick me back up, or does she hold the fort down when I can't? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All of these factor in, because there's gonna be times, you know what I'm saying, where I can't, you know what I'm saying, where I'm just not mentally or financially you know what I'm saying, able to do these things. And I want to ensure that if those times hit hard on me, will she be able to pick up the slack? You know what I'm saying, without me even having to ask. If I have to ask, like, yo, can you take care of this? You know, that may be a problem, because that means that she's not noticing that there's a hard time that has come about. And if she can't realize, you know what I'm saying, like, when things get bad, then can she protect that last name of mine? Can she, you know what I'm saying, can she protect what's, you know what I'm saying, what's most sacred to me, which is my name?
If we ain't married, the kids ain't having your name.
See what I mean?
What?
Point blank, plain and simple. I work for the state of Missouri as a social worker. And do you know how difficult it is to have to deal with having a kid that does not have your last name on birth certificates? And y'all got two different last names, and the lengths that you have to go through for the proof and all this other stuff. If we ain't married, the kids ain't having your last name. It is what it is. And you just gonna have to get over it.
See what I mean? See what I mean?
Okay.
Okay.
But that's her. I mean, it's no judging and none of that. It's just that's her deal.
That ain't no.
So
That's not judgment.
I'm fine with that shit.
And before we go into the next question, like, I just want to kind of say, I just want to kind of say that, you know, like that's a conversation that both parents have to, you know what I'm saying, come up
We
with.
gonna have it, but niggas
Yes.
still at the beginning and the end of the day,
Right.
they still say that's mama's baby, daddy's maybe, and they're gonna have my last name because ain't no guarantee that you finna be there or stay there.
Right. And that's totally understandable. I mean, because, like, in today's world, like, there's niggas out there that will make a baby, give them their last name, and dip the fuck out. But there's also women out there that will give the child the man's last name and just, like, say, you know what, I'm not fucking with you no more. And that's the end of that. You know what I'm
And what
saying?
was
Like,
the point and the purpose of her even going through the motions and doing all that? Because 9 times out of 10, she probably thought that her and that nigga was gonna be together after she had that baby and gave that baby the last name. That's why she did it. Some women have baby out of manipulation, trying to manipulate a man to be with them.
now,
You
okay.
should be practicing sex regardless. Somebody should be on birth control. Somebody needs to be having condoms because there's too many unwanted babies out here anyway. It's too much bullshit going around. I work in foster care. Do you know how many hoes had kids by niggas they knew there was she was a jump off to and all of this, and then I can't stand that nigga. I can't do this. Well, bitch, who told you to lay down and have him with unprotected? Who told you to have unprotected sex? If the man tell you, I don't want the kid, bitch, you better listen. Because at the beginning and the end of the day, you're making that conscientious choice to bring that man into bring that baby into the world. He done told you how he felt.
I need you to stop being the hype man obsession. I need you to stop being the hype man on this shit, because you know exactly what you're doing. We ain't doing that this time. We ain't doing that shit this time.
At the beginning and the end of the day, she makes a conscientious choice to have a baby. Just like she make that conscientious choice to put that nigga last name on that baby. So at the beginning and the end of the day, it is what it is.
Can I respond to that?
So we just have differences on that subject. We ain't gonna change nobody's mind.
God, that's okay. A whole nother pod topic right there.
But I'm gonna need you to stop being the hype man obsession. You stop riling her up.
Don't you stop.
Can I respond real quick?
When it comes to sexual limits within the relationship,
here we go.
Do you give it all to him before you get the ring, or do you wait? I want to know.
Well, what do you mean give it all to him?
Do you give it all to him? Do you give it all to her? Are there any limitations? Like, is there anything that's a no until I get the ring?
No.
Or are we doing it all now to make sure we compatible?
No, not for me. Not for me, because, I like to have fun. Sex is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be you exploring each other, getting to know each other. It's supposed to be, a good time. I don't have time. I mean, it's certain things I won't do because that I'm just not finna fucking do it. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I don't believe in that. Like, while we in a regular relationship, yeah, I'll wear the lingerie. I'll, even text you like I'm hey, meet me at this hotel, role play type shit, play the little games and all that other stuff. I mean, because if I'm bored with you, why would I keep you around?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why I got to have fun with you in marriage? Why I can't have fun with you now? And we just carry that on into the marriage. We can add stuff on as we get to the marriage, but we should be able to enjoy each other fully in the bedroom now.
Right now.
So,
No,
I mean, that's just me.
I agree with that. For me, it's about comfortability. See, I wouldn't want to like give someone I'm dating certain
I
things.
need some wine. I'll be back.
Certain pieces of myself, as opposed to when I'm married. My husband is whatever, whenever, however. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the difference for me. Like, I just feel like you can't just casually just give everybody everything.
Well, if you fucking a bunch of randoms, then no, you can't. But if you got that one freak that you be like, oh, that nigga gonna knock the boots off. It's all about the random. Now, you ain't finna sit up here and fuck up. As they always tell you, you don't fuck everybody the same way. You don't.
Well,
there are levels and rules to that.
That's true, because stalkers
just fucking a bunch of randoms. Hell no, you ain't finna put your leg behind your head and do all that little extra shit. But if it's a nigga you kind of jamming with, you gonna show
the
him
one you want to knock the lining out of that.
And do a little something, because you ain't finna marry no nigga that you feel that you're not sexually compatible with. You ain't finna mess with no nigga. You gonna be like, that nigga boring. He don't know how to knock the dust off the shit. He don't know how to do this. He don't know how to do that. Nigga, fuck you. You wasting my time. Get the fuck on. But it's gonna be that one nigga you gonna be like,
all the way on.
This with him, because I wonder how he's gonna react or how he's gonna respond. So you do it accordingly. It's all about the person and
that's
so
like is.
I think
if you're gelling with someone, y'all are moving towards a certain point. Yeah, you might want to give them a trick or three. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That'll keep them interested, keep them in the game, keep you in the game. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, you ain't got no choice with me. We gonna play, or you can go the fuck home.
Right? Because again, ain't nobody fucking no random.
Right.
So, gentlemen.
Yeah, what I'm saying, I think the way I understood the question was, we in a relationship at this point.
Holding back.
Right. I mean, we gonna
so,
play. You gonna have a good
time. Relationship down, right? You gonna break your back out. What the? Come on now.
Blow my back
It's a random.
Yeah.
So.
So guys,
what up?
Like, you're in a relationship. What do you hold anything back? Do you give her the long, steady strokes right away all day, or are you trying to reserve?
Day one.
You call it the
long, steady strokes.
Day one.
The long, steady stroke.
Hey. Day one. I mean, that's not nothing that you play around with. I mean, what? Like, how do you hold back? Like, you only give her 5.5. Like, what the?
That's a good question.
Holding back.
That's a good question.
No, like,
you're getting all of it.
Limitations to what you do. So this
of it.
So Walt, this is where the question came
all
from.
Right.
Someone posted. I posed this question. Someone posted and said, "I'm not doing oral on anybody I'm not in a committed relationship with."
That person is an asshole.
And it wasn't a female. It was a man. He said, "I'm not licking no pussy."
Well,
I'm not in a committed relationship. And he said, even then, I don't do it fully because I'm trying to save something for my wife. And I didn't understand how do you not do that fully?
I know a guy that's reversed. I know a guy that's reversed. He's married. He allowed his wife before they were married to go down on him, but he doesn't allow for her to do it now because he say it's degrading. He say a
He,
girlfriend, a slut can give head. He don't
he's a
want his wife giving head. He
he's
won't
an
allow
asshole
her.
too. He's an asshole
Okay,
too.
okay,
Well,
okay,
I
okay.
actually like know somebody who is reversed
So
because a
let me,
lot of men do. And I found out that a lot of men do when a woman get on her knees and stuff. They don't like the woman that they love that they give their last name to do that.
That's
she ain't got to get on her knees. I can lay on my back and she
So
can lay right in between my
yeah,
legs.
That's you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
so
Shit.
I mean,
Nah, we not.
He got some
yeah.
Man,
he
go
got
on.
some
She
deep
can,
seated issues, and he must be like a dick
yeah,
suck ain't
go on
cheating.
with that
He
shit.
must assume
There,
that dick sucking ain't cheating. That must be his stand on it. That's why he's
Yeah.
saying a hoe or a slut can do it, but his wife can't do it because dick sucking ain't cheating.
Okay.
I will say this: it's probably still getting sucked, just not
yeah,
by
And
his
it's
wife.
considered
and
not
that,
cheating. A dick suck
yeah.
ain't cheating. Ain't that? Is that the cardinal rule? Wasn't that,
Okay,
ain't that the rule?
okay,
That's what
so
my brothers tell me. A dick suck
What
My
rule
ain't
was
dick.
that?
cheating.
That's it. She ain't even getting her. I ain't even
So,
go inside of it. She just
Say
like my.
that.
Yeah, but ain't no, it shouldn't be.
so
You know, it
Honey, a
shouldn't be
nigga
no
better
holding
tell me
back.
that off the top, cause you talking about ain't no nigga. What?
Ain't nobody
So
gonna tell
I
you
must
that.
got I got a
Ain't
car.
nobody ain't nobody gonna tell you that. Like that's
Nah, that's a one off
that's some
nigga. He's
yeah, like
He's
strange.
that ain't the
strange as
way
fuck. He
that ain't the
That
weird.
that ain't
nigga's
the
strange.
way
He's a
He's a
weirdo.
that ain't the
weirdo.
way
He's a
that ain't the
weirdo.
way you
Don't.
handle no
Weirdo.
No,
that's not the
man.
way you handle no woman. Now just listening to you ladies talk,
I ain't never heard no shit like
just
okay,
that.
listening
so
to you
What?
ladies.
Mm.
Oh, go ahead, Will. You go ahead. I'll hold.
okay, so I know I said on the last podcast that last time I was here
I can
that
barely hear
I'm
you.
not a huge fan of. Oh, you can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, cool. So
Yeah, I can hear
I
you.
know.
Okay.
Okay, so I know I said on the last podcast that I was around on that I'm not a huge fan of receiving a good blowjob. I mean, I know I said that. I'm
What?
really not.
That's
I
So
mean,
that
I'm
means you won't mess with a woman that sucks dick. That's just what that means. You will be
on
particular in who you
on
fuck with,
on
and the
on the
woman will be
contrary.
particular in you.
On the contrary,
I don't know how to
I
feel about you right now, pimp.
I
I
mean,
don't either. I'm
Me
looking
too,
at you
and I ain't
sideways
even
like a
got it
no, no,
yet.
no,
motherfucker.
I'm looking at you sideways.
no. I mean, okay, so
The fuck am I
I'm not
hearing,
a
man? Like what world do we live in,
Come on,
man?
Willie.
again, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of it. I mean, I still get a blowjob whenever I fuck. I still get my dick sucked. There's that. I mean, I'm just not a huge fan of it.
She must
But at
use
the
her teeth or something. She use her
I,
teeth. She ain't doing it right. Her gag reflexes ain't there or something. I got this. Hey, I can hook you up on this spray. Goddamn it, that they got it numb the back of your throat like a motherfucker.
Yes.
I'm gonna need you not to do that when I'm sipping.
I'm
I'm just
hip.
saying.
Trust me.
I'm just
Trust me.
saying.
I'm hip to it. Trust me. I've used it a few times.
Come on, Willie.
But you know what I'm saying, like, I mean, but at the same time, when it comes to like sex before marriage, whatever, I don't hold shit back. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make her feel the whole enchilada all in her damn stomach. Like I'm
Yes,
trying to
the
I'm
guts. Come on now.
I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to show her, like, if we entertain in the thought of marriage at any point, I'm trying to make her see exactly what
What she
she's
gonna be
gonna
getting
get,
every night?
what she's gonna be getting
What she gonna be
every
getting
Take that
every night?
motherfucker
what
with
she
my tools. I want
what
that
she gonna be
motherfucker to
getting
hit that curve of
what she
that
gonna
blow.
what she gonna be getting every night,
There
every
she go.
morning, every day on my lunch break, what she gonna be getting on her lunch break. I'm trying to show her
Oh,
exactly
we
what
can
she I'm
That's
She
I'm
said
trying
lipstick.
I'm listen. I'm trying to show her every
Oh my god.
I'm trying to show her what she's gonna be
now
receiving
he
every
making me
night.
mad. I don't think I ever had no lunch dick. Like what that
Right. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna
Go
lie.
ahead, make her
Yeah,
mad,
I done
pimp.
like
went left
I
work.
Make her mad. Make her mad, Playboy.
Trust me,
I'm like, this somebody
Lunch.
ever
I,
bring me dick on lunch? What the fuck is that shit? I ain't never had that before.
like that,
Oh, hold
And you
up.
can see
Hold
her
up.
thinking
Yeah,
about it.
My
Nadine
yeah,
Yeah,
was
question is,
like,
yeah.
wait a
yeah.
if you don't
second.
like
enjoy a dick suck, why you get it? What is the point and the purpose of it? Is it because it
Right.
satisfies her and
That's
she
fair.
likes it?
That's
That's
a good
unfair.
question.
So
That is
she
a
might
valid
Well,
ass
decide
question.
why you do it in order to
see,
appease her.
see, okay, so if a woman likes doing it, I'm not gonna tell her not to do what she likes. I'm not gonna tell her to stop doing what she likes. Just like me, I like eating pussy. My ex-wife, she didn't like receiving oral. So, but she never told me to stop. You know what I'm saying? I like what I like.
That's
You know what I'm saying? She
weird
like
as
what she like.
fuck.
You telling me,
That's weird
trust
as hell.
me,
Yeah,
that's
honey,
that's
if a nigga don't like getting his
I
dick
don't
sucked, first
remember
of
this
all,
as part of the
a
last
strike right there.
conversation. I'm putting
I
that
That's a
shit
no
out
right
there.
there,
I
cuz.
do not
That
remember that, Willie. I remember
well
the
that
opposite.
my
that's a
ex-wife.
Like
curveball.
you divorced
This
her
is a
ass over after 91 days because she ain't give head.
Well,
Like,
I
this
mean,
is a
no, because
curveball.
where'd this
This
she
come
is a
she
from?
fucking
div-
curveball.
she div- we got divorced after 91 days because of a lot of things, but one of them was because of the fact she did not like to receive oral sex. And me personally, like, I like to eat off the plate. I definitely like
Oh,
to eat off the plate.
I think we all took that
And
as
she
she
didn't give
didn't
it.
like to give oral
Nah,
sex.
she enjoyed it. I just didn't. But because of the
So
fact,
you didn't like
Oh,
getting it, and she didn't like getting it from you. So both of y'all didn't like getting it from each other.
that was a match made in heaven.
nah, it was a match made in all
What kind of
all the
shit?
pools of hell. Trust me.
Go
So
ahead and
y'all
ask
just
that question.
wasted each other's time.
I hear you.
So,
Ma'am,
Willie, is it a okay?
The fuck
Is
just
it
happened?
that you haven't found someone who is gonna give you head the way you prefer to have head? Like,
The way
I
she
will.
said it, the
I
way you prefer.
to answer that question delicately, I just ain't received it the
No.
right way yet. I
then that would
What
I
is
ain't,
they
explain
bitches do?
why
They
it's
doing that
not.
shit like granola bars? What are
I
they doing?
told you she using her teeth.
God,
She using her
God.
teeth. She using
What
her
is these
teeth.
bitches on the ice
yo,
cream? She like fucking in
yo,
the second grade or
She
something.
using her teeth.
They sucking some shit
She
like,
ain't been
oh,
properly
God.
trained.
you
Tell
know,
that bitch to go get a popsicle.
you know
Like
what,
this.
Willie? You know what,
So
Willie?
Willie, I got a
Wait a
You
minute,
know
question.
what,
but
Willie? Go get you a stripper.
you
Go
ain't
get
just
you a
had
stripper.
hey,
You
hey,
You
hey,
need
stupid.
a
hey, hey,
professional.
like,
You need a
you ain't had the
professional
patience
woman.
to teach a bitch
No,
You need a
okay,
how to
so
suck
professional.
your dick.
hey, but
I
for
got
real
a
though,
question. So your wife.
my
So I
ex-wife.
mean, you ain't never
Don't let's
allowed her to
wait
practice.
before you go any further. Can we just call her my ex-wife? Because that's exactly what she
Okay,
is.
ex-wife. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
So she ain't never practiced. She ain't never just take it out, say, let me see, and like, because that's how I learned. I just was taking this shit out and doing it.
She
This
just
Proud
way,
of
didn't know
you.
that
how.
way, you like it. Well,
You have to
she ain't
teach the
practice.
woman how
But
to
you don't
pleasure
teach
and how
someone
to
about your
pleasure you.
needs,
You have
about
to
your
teach
needs.
her. You have to
Exactly. What is it? I
Just
hate
like
to
they
be
say
this.
the man's
I
supposed
hate
to
to be
lead, you're
this
supposed
type
to
of
lead
woman.
that too.
But I know there's some men now. This is a thing that I know. I know that some men don't prefer head, and I've heard the point from many different, perspectives, because it takes a long time for them to come. So
You
it's
don't
like
know what she doing.
Yeah.
You don't know what she doing.
No, let me tell you something, because I'm good. I'm good at it. Okay? I'm good at it. But some men, they got to be in you.
they long-winded.
They do.
Some have to be inside the walls.
They do. They got to be in you. Like the head get them started. The head get them going. But they need to be in you.
Mm-hmm.
The
You know what I'm
head
saying?
is
Because that's
the
what
head. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I've had some come from here, yes. But I've had some like, okay, you got me to that point. I want to finish in you.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So, that don't necessarily mean she don't know what she's doing. It just could be his preference, because a lot of men hold they nut though.
They do.
It's a mental thing, but
Right, it's a mental thing.
it's a mental thing.
I think we should get back to the questions, because this is just too much.
Yes. I wanted to, because I wanted to understand that just a little bit more.
I'm a little confused. Shit. Anyway, all right. Shit, we'll get back to the
Like you
questions.
confused.
Yeah, because I'm like, well, you gotta Shit, teachers say, nah, I need you to work your hand a little
Bro,
bit. Get a little
when
wetter.
I
Something like
Oh, now y'all want hands. Now y'all want hands. Y'all done listen to Waka Flocka song, No Hands and shit. And now y'all want us to do
who
it
the
with
fuck
no
is
hands.
that?
You know what I'm saying? Now you talking about some hands. When y'all go back to us using hands? Y'all didn't want us to use no hands.
I'm not letting you hijack me,
Okay,
lady.
let me be quiet.
Ain't no way in hell you about to hijack me. Nah, you ain't about to hijack me, lady. Go on, get on. I don't even know who the fuck you
Waka Flocka,
talking
you don't
about.
know
First
Waka
off, I'm
Flocka?
too old for Waka Flocka.
She said
Too
Waka
old.
Flocka said.
I mean, he
No, I
came
do
out with
know
that.
who
He
Waka
came out with
Flocka
that song,
is.
No
I
Hands.
know
and
who
y'all,
he is. I just don't. So, all
He was
right.
telling that to them little bitches who put their hand right
What's
there
the
by the
biggest?
head so he can't choke her ass. That's what it is.
Nah, I don't like that one.
That's
I
what
want to
it
choke.
is. He tell her to do it with no hands because she put her hand right there to keep it from going all the way in and hitting them tonsils. That's why he told that bitch to do it with no hands.
Okay. Thank you, Vivian.
All right.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So,
Okay.
all right. Biggest turnoffs for the opposite sex. What's your biggest turnoff? Like the one thing, or that'll just be like, yeah, I can't do this shit with you.
You
Period.
stank.
You a bitch ass nigga.
So we got stank, bitch ass nigga. What else?
I don't mind dating. What I'm gonna tell you what's my turn off. I'm gonna say this first. I don't mind dating a man with children, but if you're still playing house with her, so you won't have to be on child support, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And I can always tell. I had a man
That's a bitch ass
leave
nigga,
leave my bed at 2 a.m. because his baby mama called him, say they 1-year-old won't stop crying because they saw a toy on Walmart on the commercial on Walmart and she wants that toy. So he said, I'm gonna go to 24-hour Walmart and get the toy. Do I look like Boo Boo the motherfucking fool to you? You know, that's a turn off. If you got kids, that's fine. I mean, shit happens. Relationships don't work out. You get what I'm saying? That don't mean you're a bad man.
Right.
You know? So I'll give you a chance. You know, but when you do a stupid shit going over there at 2, 3, 4 in the morning.
Boundaries, man.
I'm done. I'm done. Ain't no, you're a mama's boy, I'm done.
Gotcha.
It's a difference between loving and respecting your mama and then still being connected to the nipple. You know what I'm saying? That's a turn off. I can't do it.
They call it
if you got to take out loans, and I know a motherfucker like this, if you got to take out loans to buy an outfit to go to have a new outfit for the club every weekend, I can't do it. Your priorities fucked up. I know somebody like that now. You know, those are the type of things that's a turn off for me. You know, when you just fucked up your priorities and you want to play mind games, manipulation, your baby ain't woke at 4 in the morning. You going over there to fuck your baby mama. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for that. So that's me. So
now, one of my hugest turnoffs, really, like,
pick the mic up a little bit, Willie.
There we go. How about now? Okay,
yeah.
so one of my hugest turnoffs, and this is just like a personal thing to me. If she can't hold a conversation where she not talking about, you know what I'm saying, all the niggas she done fucked, if she can't hold an intelligent conversation, you know what I'm saying, if she ain't reading a book, or if she ain't trying to better herself or something like that, or if she just still living if she just still living her best life like she was still 17 years old and she 40, I ain't got shit to do with her. I don't want nothing to do with that, because I've been 17, I've been 21, I've been 30, hell. But at some point, you know what I'm saying, she gonna have to like learn how to, you know what I'm saying, to grow the fuck up. And I'm already raising a little girl of my own. So that's the only girl I'm trying to raise. I'm not trying to raise no grown ass woman.
I know that's right, Willie. I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to raise no grown woman. If you're not grown by the time you meet me, maybe you need to go back and
Oh, yes.
maybe you
Say it
need to go
again.
Oh shit.
if you
All
not
right.
if you're not grown by the time you meet me, then you need to go grow the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
This
Because the
needs to
club
be
is
another part. That what he said right there. That needs to be another
That's
show.
another
That's another
podcast
That
for
needs to
pod.
be
sure.
another show. Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure,
I
Willie.
Yes.
mean,
Sliz, where you at?
I
Biggest turn
I
off.
can't, I won't, I don't.
period.
What?
That's his turn off.
Those are my turnoffs.
Oh,
Oh,
when
I'm
she
like,
said
nigga,
that.
say something.
What he said was obvious.
So
I can't with you,
Exactly.
man.
See that right there?
If her
He said
vocabulary,
I can't.
if her vocabulary consisted of
Right.
words all the
Right.
time,
I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't swim. I can't bite a muffin. I can't go to Jamaica.
Fuck
I
you.
won't.
Fuck
I won't.
you.
Fuck
She
me.
can't bite
Why?
a muffin. Fuck you.
Oh, you think
Okay.
I'm lying? You think I'm lying? Like these are real life examples. These are experiences that happened to me. I had this bomb ass chocolate muffin. Here we go telling the stories. I had this bomb ass chocolate muffin. I was like, here, lady, try this. She was like, do you have a knife and fork? I'm like, you just can't bite the muffin? And she was like, I don't bite muffins. I can't bite muffins. It's something about the texture.
I would have took my muffin the fuck back.
Hold on.
I can't. I don't make this stuff up.
Okay. I got something for that. For real.
I do too.
My uncle, he never ate with a fork or a knife until he met my auntie. He's always only eating finger food. So he said the same thing to her when it came to a steak. It was no steaks, no nothing. Everything was burgers, pizza puffs, all that stuff. So I mean, you might have been kind of hard on her because she might only eat seriously with a fork and a knife. It's people out there like that.
Okay, and those people ain't for me. If you can't eat a muffin, I mean, like how?
Well, in his defense, I'm gonna come
You
to
ain't
his
got to
defense.
defend me. No, you ain't.
No. I mean, no, in his defense, he said that she could.
I don't.
He said you ain't got to defend me.
He said that she couldn't eat a muffin because of the texture, though.
She said that dumb shit.
People have texture problems. Like I can't eat slimy stuff. Like I don't eat no oysters, no squid, none of that shit. I can't eat slimy shit. I got a texture thing going on. I like crunchy type things. So I mean, what? So you a break up with me? I like crunchy shit.
I'm gonna break up with you if you ain't gonna bite no muffin.
Yeah, why I can't take a piece off and eat it? Why I got to bite the muffin? Why I can't just take a piece? I got to bite it.
You could have did that.
You're a goddamn control freak.
That's not control, lady. That's just fucking weird. That's just fucking weird. Like who needs that? I don't need that. So if you can't bite a muffin, what else can't you do? Like why? I don't even know why I gotta explain this.
If she don't do what? Walter, if she don't do what?
My character would be determined on if I could bite
if
a
she
muffin
don't
or not.
do what? What's next? If she don't do, what's an example of she don't do?
Okay, she can't bite a muffin. What she don't? That's what she asking.
So the same lady also likes to hang out at the pool, hang out at the beach, but won't get in the water. So what am I supposed to do? So we go down here, we go to the beach, and I'm jumping. You get in the water, and I'm frolicking around with a whole bunch of teenagers looking like a serial killer. See what I'm saying? You go to the beach. You go to the beach with a woman. You know, and they're like, come, do I really got to explain this?
I'm with you. I'm following you, brother.
I mean, I'm following you, but I'm entertained, so I just want to eat.
She said, I'm entertained. This shit is god awful, and this is stuff that happens. Now she eventually got in the pool, but then the muffin thing happened, and I was just like, I just got tired of hearing I can't, I don't, I won't. Let's play Scrabble.
Well, what's don't? Give us a don't.
I want to hear a won't. I won't do that. What won't some Give us an example of I won't.
I won't kiss a girl. I won't have a threesome. I won't
Oh,
drink Hennessy on a Tuesday night. I won't have a glass of wine after work. All that shit has happened to me. All that shit's happened to me. Like, you come home from work, we just heard Obsession say, I'll be right back. I need a glass of wine on a weekday. That's dope. I'm walking around trying to find a shop because Willie don't really like head. So I'm walking around downtown trying to find a place to get me a shot right now. And
Wait, don't put this shit on me. Hold on, bro.
I
need a
mess
shot.
us all up with that.
Yeah, that was a curveball.
See, I had to take a moment.
That was a curveball, my G.
I had to look
Walk
down.
around trying to get a shot now.
But you know what I'm saying? It's when a woman, like Ron talked about it when the fellas had our show, when a woman got a whole bunch of inhibitions. That's what I'm saying. When you're not even willing to try it one time, just one time. You know, like
one time down.
Like one time
Obsession was
down,
over
like
there
try it.
flipping you off. What was the fuck you
Where?
for?
Why?
Obsession.
It's just everybody has something that they just like held on to. And
Right.
They unyielding on, they unwavering on. Everybody
Right.
has something.
No.
Like me, for me it's anal.
See what I'm saying?
Doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just,
I'm not doing it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's just
You
me.
entitled to that.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, exactly. But but you have your one thing.
Do I?
But it's everybody has a hell no. Everybody.
I'm sure you do.
Everybody has a hell no. It
Please
might not
tell
be
me you
sexual.
do.
She said, please tell me you do. It might not be
anything.
sexual.
It might not be sexual. It could be anything. That everybody has an exact hell no, something they absolutely won't tolerate, absolutely ain't gonna do, absolutely not, they not gonna engage in. Everybody at least got one.
Yeah, I do have one.
I mean,
I would agree with that.
I got one.
At least.
I mean, now I understand what you're saying. Now, if you got 20, 30, 40 things, and you just like, it's like, bitch, like what?
That's where I'm at.
You know what I'm saying?
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That you seem too much. You know what I'm saying?
And it'd be simple things too, like that. None of those. I didn't even say anything about the sexual stuff until A forced it out of me. But I was just talking about just regular ass life shit. You know, like
why you force it out of? Why you do that for?
How she force it out?
No, because I break it down. They can't do it and won't.
I'm out.
Well, you need a refill.
I ain't got no more.
So, question.
Yes.
Next question. Let's.
Well,
hold on. Nadine didn't answer. I think she's the only one I didn't answer. I don't want to leave her out.
I guess for me, so I don't like a man that's not focused. A big turn off for me is a man that can't prioritize, especially his finances. That drives me crazy. Like that'll freak me out. If you don't know how to do that. And I don't like a man that that feels like he wants his woman to always take pride in herself, but he don't take pride in himself. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
like he don't want
it.
He feel like he can wear the drawers that's hanging off the rim. You know what I'm saying? He feel like he wants ashy. I find
you got to be a top model.
Yeah, like
hanging off the rim.
You know, every got them comfortable drawers that they don't wash 3,007 times. That's goddamn hole at the bottom, but they love them because that's their favorite pair of drawers.
They lucky drawers, shit.
Well, buy the nigga some more.
Yeah.
Damn, I mean, just buy the nigga some more drawers.
Exactly. Why?
What's wrong with that?
Huh?
Oh Lord.
What you mean?
That's how.
Well, you just can't buy the nigga
new lucky drawers. What the hell?
Some new drawers. What the hell? They owe his dick and balls and booty. Why she got the bag? Knock
I ain't doing this with you, Obsessive. I ain't doing this with you.
Knock it out.
I'm with you.
I ain't doing it. Nah, hell nah.
I just use that as an analogy because men don't feel like they have to take pride on themselves. Like, we don't want to see your ashy elbows. We don't want to see you. You get what I'm saying? Like, we want you the same way you want to see us.
Good job,
like,
Willie.
don't feel like you don't have to keep yourself
Thought that
together.
up.
If I got
Oh, y'all feeling this wine. Oh.
We can tell. We can tell. You ain't even have to say shit.
So,
Ooh-wee.
one of the last questions that I want to ask is when it comes to personal physiques, does weight and body type matter? Like, if you're a woman, are you looking for like a big teddy bear kind of guy, a gym rat, the athletic type, or like skinny like JJ Evans? Like, what is the man that gets you going?
I can't do the gym rat, and I'm gonna tell you why I can't do the gym rat. I dated a gym rat. This motherfucker invited me over for dinner. Now I'm a fat juicy baby, okay? So I'm expecting some potatoes, some rice, some all this other shit. This motherfucker give me one tilapia. One motherfucking tilapia. I said, what? No more gym rats for me, okay? I don't mind a big boy, but, you know, because with big people, when they shower and shit, I'm going to need you to make sure the rolls are dry, because then you have a smell. You get what I'm saying? You have to dry under the rolls. You know, I'm not trying to be funny, for real. So I date a teddy bear, but you got to dry the rolls. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I like the little husky, you know, but the dude that I'm talking to now, he's skinny. But, you know, the skinny niggas be hanging, though. You know what I'm saying? He making it up. You know? So,
I thought you was going to get some wine. How the hell you just jumped in here?
I ain't got no more. But I'm done though.
No, I don't have a particular type.
Hey.
I just feel like when it comes to men, as long as like whatever their physique is, they wear it well, I guess, or whatever. Because I don't make no excuses for my thickness. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I love every roll, every flaw. You get what I'm saying? And I don't body shame. Like I don't have the type, but just like Obsession said, I can't do the gym rat. Something about the muscles scare me a little bit. I don't know. Like I feel like we might be getting too freaky and he don't know his own strength because he didn't feel that he snapped my neck.
Right.
Right. I don't need that.
Oh my gosh.
Story. I had a cousin, and all he does is go to the gym. I done seen this fucking nigga rip shirts doing nothing but posing for the fucking camera, like, and I'll just be like, everybody just be like, nigga, it's enough. Like,
This shirt's way too tight.
like, it's enough. Like, that's enough. Like, how much bigger you want to be? Oh, I'm gonna just go to lift 780, and it's just like dumbass arms. And fucking a long body, they never get their legs quite right. I don't fucking know. Like, I don't like it. I do not like it.
Oh my God.
Vivian, what about you?
You know, I wouldn't per se mess with like a too big dude because I'm a big girl. You know what I'm saying? And our bellies can't rub together too much. We gonna start a fucking fire. You know, and I ain't trying to lift your stomach up. If you got to lift my stomach up and all that bullshit. We ain't.
I got a story about that.
Right. So, you know, I ain't into the gym rat types and stuff. Nah, you cool, brother. You know.
Yeah.
A lot of them muscular niggas look dicks too. So that's another thing. Because I've seen some, and I've seen some tall, slim ones that ain't got that either. But at any rate, it's totally a vibe. It's a vibe, but I'm not gonna go with no guy that's like bigger than mine. He can be like my size, but he can't be bigger than me. Cause like I said, I ain't got time to push your stomach
let
up
me
like
tell
you
you.
push my stomach up. We ain't got time for that.
Let me tell you, when you got to lift the stomach up,
it's too much work.
The ride.
That's too much work.
You know, if you got to lift the stomach up the ride, that means that means y'all can't do a doggy style, right?
Exactly.
Because that means he can't reach. The stomach in the way. So what the fuck? Your fupa gonna be sitting on my lower back
Damn
on top of my ass? Like what the fuck?
You doing it? And then the stomach gonna bump you and push you forward, and it's just
waving and shit on the back of
my. Well, that's when you hold on to the damn headboard. Shit.
His dick got to hit before his motherfucking stomach.
What the fuck? I'm not hearing what the problem
It'd be
is.
one thing if the dick pushing you into
Do
the
some back
headboard, but his
stretches and
stomach,
hold on to the headboard.
You're not seeing what the problem is.
stomach.
You're not seeing what the problem is. Okay, say your wife was 400 pounds and 300 of them was her damn stomach. She on top. Her damn stomach on your damn mouth.
Say that.
Trying to ride you.
Say that.
Cut it out. Cut it out. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
Willie.
So it is what it is. It is what it is.
But that's an unfair assessment too. Now,
I don't know. I'm in the day. I dated all of them, and there's some truth to all of that.
She did that. She said in the day. She cleared that up quick, didn't she? You said that
in the day.
She better
in the day. Oh, he know. So Willie, do you prefer?
He's like, huh?
A BBW, a hard and muscular woman, a slim thickie, or skin and bones? Which kind of woman gets your attention?
Okay, so first and foremost, I'm all skin and bones myself. So let's just go ahead and nip that shit in the bud right there, because I can't fuck with another stick. So there's that. Like if she's my size,
that shit'll hurt.
Or if she's my size or smaller, all we doing is bumping bones. We ain't doing shit else. Like that's annoying as hell. Like I can't do the skinny mini. That's it and that's all. Me personally, I can't do the muscular woman, because if we get into a fight or if we get into an argument and she slaps the shit out of me, I have to pull a pistol out on her. That's it. That's all. Like I'm not finna hit her, but like I'm not finna try to fight nobody that's, you know what I'm saying, that can lift my weight plus some. So no, there's, you know what I'm saying, that's out of control. I really personally prefer the slim. I prefer the slim thick all the way up. You know what I'm saying, like. And I'm sessioning better. Yeah, we'll go with that. I can totally, you know what I'm saying, like slim, thick, and up. So, I mean, and most people be like, oh, well, you ain't nothing but skin and bones yourself. How can you handle a big woman? Well, shit, come test it and find.
That could be another show though, because it's a lot of men, skinny men that like hefty women. I know y'all have seen them around your city. You like, damn, she look about $1, and she about 2 something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's another show for y'all.
And I, you know what I'm saying, I've had people look at me, like I've had women in my past look at me when I was with my exes, or you know what I'm saying, they'd be like, well, bro, you only like about $1.85 soaking wet with rocks in your sock, and she about, you know what I'm saying, 260 and up, like, and that's what you like? Absolutely. And I can guarantee you that she was very much so pleased at the end of the night. Trust. Like I can handle that. You know what I'm saying? I can handle wide loads. I can handle big loads. You know what I'm saying? And I you know what I'm saying, like I said, I'm very well versed in, you know what I'm saying, how to handle it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, like Nadine said, I don't body shame. You know what I'm saying? I have my own preferences. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't like something doesn't mean that they're not beautiful and attractive, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, because they're comfortable in their own skin. I don't body shame. That's not my thing. But it's just not my preference. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna just completely and utterly say, oh, because you only 150 pounds, you know what I'm saying, I can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I'll still give her a conversation and just be like, you know what? It's just, you know what I'm saying, it's not you, it's just my personal preference. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep it all the way 100 with her. If she takes it a certain type of way, that's her insecurity, and I can't coddle that. I can't coddle insecurities. I can't ease the insecurities. Only thing I can do is just let her know, hey, that's not, you know what I'm saying, it's not my preference. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that I like. You know what I'm saying? I like what I like. You know what I'm saying? Just like every other human being on earth.
Which is cool, because everybody's like that.
We like what we like.
Everybody ain't for everybody.
I mean, And don't get
For sure.
me
Yeah.
wrong, you know what I'm saying? I've met some very, very, very beautiful skinny women, you know what I'm saying? Great personalities and all of that. But they just wasn't for me because it wasn't my preference. Again, like I said, if we were that, I keep looking at them like if we have sex, all we're gonna do is just bump bones. She's not gonna feel shit. Because it's gonna hurt the bones more than it's gonna, you know what I'm saying, more than she's gonna feel it in her gut. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And I don't want that feeling because it's gonna hurt my fucking pelvis. And I don't want that. I don't want that feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a gym rat. I don't go to the gym and lift 200 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I you know what I'm saying? I just have I'm more athletic. You know what I'm saying? I don't play sports, but I'm still athletic. You know what I'm saying? I'm athletically built.
Well,
There you go.
well,
Huh?
well,
What?
you
Huh?
athletic. Well,
Who?
Girl, I weigh 203 pounds. Quit playing.
let me see.
Uh-oh.
No, no, here.
You good?
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Look, I come back to start stuff.
So, Walt, the question was, what type of, does personal physique matter? Like, do you like a woman who is a BBW, hard and muscular, slim thicky, or skin and bones? Like, do you have a preference?
Yeah, I got a preference for sure.
Oh God, yes, he does. I already know.
We're gonna have to settle our beef obsession. I don't know what I did to you, but we can fix it.
That's just how she is. Trust me.
We'll work it out. We can work it out.
Y'all gonna leave my girl alone.
Jumping on me.
Give my back. Give my back.
I told you she be on that bullshit, bro.
Yeah, you did say that. You wasn't bullshitting. We Larry and Joe.
He called that shit out, didn't he?
All right, so my
that's the
preference.
homie though, man. I love her to death. That's the homie though.
I could tell. She's definitely dope. The preference is
Spit it out, nigga.
Right.
I'm trying to decide. Like, can a motherfucker think?
How the fuck you need to decide? What is it?
Preference. You supposed to know.
Okay, because I like them tall and thick, but I like them short and slim with a fat ass. Like, I'm trying to decide between the two.
That's what you like then.
I mean, but I've also dated BBWs, but that's not my favorite thing to do. I like them.
It's a thing to do.
We're not saying who
I know
have
what we
you
saying,
dated, nigga. I just asked what you prefer.
And you ain't give me but 32 seconds to answer it. I like
you
them short and
55.
slim. I like them short, slim, and thick. I like slim thickies.
Okay.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
It kind of was.
Slim thicky.
Fuck.
This is my under pressure and shit. God damn. Just answer the question.
I'll answer it when I'm damn ready.
You motherfuckers off my page. On Facebook.
You ain't finna like nobody. Cut that shit out.
What we do?
What we do? Because I ain't got no wine and y'all tripping.
What we do?
That close, huh? That close, huh?
So,
that close?
I got one more question.
Come on.
I honestly do, because me and D talked about this one. So,
all right, let me ask.
Yeah, go
I'm gonna
ahead.
ask
Go
the
ahead.
dudes first. All right, personal grooming, appearance. You like natural on the main, long braids, weaved out, or wig glued down? What do y'all prefer?
Natural for me. See, that one was easy.
Who is that?
All right,
Walt.
I can't hear. Oh,
that's your buddy.
my best friend, my new best friend.
That's your best friend, Walton. Yeah.
Yeah, motherfucker, it was me.
Good choice. We doing pet names. Okay.
Will?
Okay, Pump.
I hear you talking.
Okay, so I mean, I don't like us again. I got a preference with this. I prefer the natural look. You know, like her own braids. I mean, not the ones that she paid for. Out, you know what I'm saying, out the bag, not those braids. I prefer her own, you know what I'm saying, her own hair. I mean, it's more fun to pull her real shit than to pull the fake shit out.
First of all, brother,
Knew it.
Oh shit!
brother,
You knew it was
I
coming.
knew it was covered.
brother.
I'm pulling hair.
That's
Trust.
fine. That's fine. But you got to pick and choose what hairstyles you gonna pull. You can't pull every braid. You get what I'm saying? It got to be a certain way that is braided.
You see this
You know
right
what
here?
I'm saying?
If she got braids like this,
like-
I'm pulling them. Trust me. If she got braids like these, I'm pulling them. I'm pulling
that's
all
fine,
that.
But when they got designs and shit, you can't be doing it.
I mean, I understand
When
that.
the
I mean,
braids is no, I'm serious, cause you gonna fuck up her shit. Like you gonna pull her hair out.
like
So
honestly, if she got designs like I have, like if she got designs like me, I know damn well how much my shit hurt. I'm not gonna pull her shit.
oh, okay. I just wanted to make
I know how much it hurt to get my braids put in, and I know how much they hurt right now, even a week after I got them put in. So I know not to pull them shits because it might cause a fight.
Okay. So you like the natural braids? Okay, I fuck with it. With
Yeah.
it. Okay. But I'm obsessed gonna wear wigs though.
Them wigs gonna end up. I mean, and honestly, if she wearing a wig, you know what I'm saying, the wig ain't gonna do nothing but end up right there on the fucking at the foot of the bed.
You got me fucked up. You got me all the way fucked up. Your ass gonna end up somewhere. You pull
Why?
Wig.
Why? Why you? Why?
I want to see your wig cap. Damn it! Let me see your wig cap.
Take it off, motherfucker. when I take it off.
I want to see your wig cap.
So, ladies, then the question was, because it's a thing when we get to this. It's a thing. So do we like our men to be bald with locks down their back? We want the wave, short taper cut. Or are we okay with men having weaves?
Oh, shit.
Mm-mm. We ain't.
Because that's the thing
Never
now.
all right with the man.
Yo, we can't see you, Sliz. Where you go?
Want
Where you
him
go?
to have whatever hairstyle the shape of his head called for. You get what I'm saying? Because some men don't need dreads. Some men don't need a baldy. Some men look better with a fade. Now, whatever your hair shape dictates, that's what I'm gonna need you to have. But you will not be wearing the weave trying to book your chair when I go. Like
we ain't never finna get our hair done together.
Okay?
Never.
Even that shit with the things is that they put on they got the weave beards and shit that they cut. They can look natural. Oh, if that some of my bitch comes off.
Okay. Okay. Can I ask you ladies a question?
Yes.
How y'all feel about like the Just for Men and dudes dyeing their beards and shit? How you feel about that?
I don't like it. I don't like that.
Okay. So can I ask a question here?
I'm out for expression.
Wait a minute.
No, hold on, fellas.
I gotta hear from the women.
Oh, my bad.
Like, what's the
My
preference?
I don't.
Hold that thought, Willie. What's the preference, ladies?
Dyeing his beard, so I don't know, but my thing is let your wisdom grow. If you got that grandson, why you insecure about it?
Huh?
Let it grow.
That's what's
let
up.
your wisdom grow. It is what it is.
Absolutely.
But don't come with no
That's what I
fake
keep
ass
telling
beard
her.
or no fake ass hair.
Yes.
I'm a burn. You gonna burn, baby, burn. I'm a set this shit on fire. I'm a put the blunt in that motherfucker on purpose, nigga.
Oh
shit! We know our wigs. We know when they
right. We know that shit flammable.
We know when that seam come in there, nigga. We don't roast you, man. Barbecue season. I'm trying to tell you.
Obsession.
I like that ball because I like the, when we getting it in, I like
the real thing.
Bubbling on that ball. You know what I'm saying? You put in that work. You get what the fuck I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
A nasty motherfucker. I like your
I
style
like
though.
that bald head, Walt. I'm just
I feel
saying.
you. I feel you.
I'm just saying. I
Feel
like
you.
to see.
But
I
but
want
you gonna tell a
I
nigga it's
want.
the exit only, and that's what we gonna be having the mixed wrestle and shit. Get that naked wrestling going on.
That's a
Oh my God.
Motherfuckers,
yeah.
man.
That's a
Y'all
Willie,
motherfuckers is too
I
Let me
like
here's a
the
let
funny.
you.
ball. I
question.
like the ball and the fade. I can't do the dreads and all that shit because we is just not about to be sitting in the salon together. And the quickest way for you to get the fuck up out my house if you using my dryer and shit. You know what I'm saying? No thank you. You know, we not doing that. You know, so I mean we can get pedicures together because some of you niggas feet like y'all need that. You know, and
Amen.
the jobs that y'all do, y'all need y'all hands, but our hair. So give me the ball, the fade. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
All right, Willie.
Willie, what was your
Okay,
question?
so as you ladies probably already can tell, right? I mean, all of y'all are on my Facebook page. Y'all know I got dread, right? So would it be a problem if a dude who has dreads, if that's your preference, mind you, because I know you don't like dreads and shit, but if a dude were to get the tips of his dreads dyed, you know what I'm saying, a certain color, like, you know what I'm saying, if he were to get the tips of his dreads dyed, would that be a turn on?
No. I mean, that's his thing. That's what he want to do.
Expression.
Right,
That's
self-expression. I mean, I have no problem with self-expression. I mean,
Yeah.
women dye their hair all the time, so why men can't dye their hair?
I was about to say, I just
Well,
died
women
mine
put
all
weaves
the
in their head all the time too, but y'all ain't fucking with that.
I
Hey,
mean, with what?
Boom.
What
Boom.
happened?
With a dude who got a
I
weave.
didn't
Yo,
say that.
women can have weaves all the time, but y'all not
It's
fucking
a
with that.
difference.
So
Like if you went bald, like you got alopecia, whatever it's called, shit. I mean, go ahead and get your wig, implants, whatever. But if you trying to look like the early for the 99, 2000 genuine, no, I ain't
How
fucking with
about,
it.
go ahead, because how about, nigga, you go, it's
So-
this man named Heinz Wyman in St. Louis. That motherfucker inject her in your scalp. Nigga, you better go get that shit injected in your scalp and get it shaped up. Because what you putting some glue and shit in your head? No, that is not manly. Not manly. A man is not manly. I'm sorry, it is not. He might as
This-
well get that
For
shit
having
glued
a
down to his
goddamn Scorpio
motherfucking
on the
shoulders
show.
and get a feather. What the
That's
fuck?
all y'all fault.
Heinz
This all
Wyman,
who
get that
fault?
shit etched into your
That
scalp
y'all got
and
this
get you a
Scorpio
whole
on
new head
y'all
of
show.
hair. There
Y'all
you
know they ain't
go,
got
but
no sense.
fuck a man
You
with
see, she done turned the lights all off trying to set the mood. What you trying to do right now?
no, honey, it's always dark in my house, love. My
Turn
walls
off
are
the
blue. If you
lights.
didn't notice, my walls are blue. So when the
I
sun
be
go
loving
down, it stay dark in my house. I ain't setting no mood.
I mean, it ain't nothing wrong if you are though. Ain't nothing
No,
wrong. I
but
ain't
I'm just
attacking you.
saying, I dwell in dark spaces. I don't be around a whole bunch of light.
Light a
So
candle.
I turned on the
And
light because
So,
I like to blend the fuck
I'm black.
in case I got to spring back out.
I hear you, mama. I hear you loud and clear.
But I'm
Affirmative.
just
so
saying.
oh my
we can end
God.
this,
Oh
but I want
my
to hear
God.
one last thought from each and every one of you on like one thing that you could tell the opposite sex. Like, do it or don't do it, but give some advice to those out there who are aspiring to be somebody.
I don't know.
Well, what I'll say to the opposite sex is women aren't as emotionally fragile as y'all try to make us out to be. You know, we can handle it. You know what I'm saying? You want
That's
to just
true.
fuck, fine. You want to be with us, fine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, give us some credit. Like, y'all automatically discredit us because we women. Or she too emotional. I can't tell her that I'm just trying to have fun right now. That's not true. At least give us the benefit of the doubt and talk to us. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
Real shit.
That's what I would say. Communication
Amen.
everything. Giving somebody the benefit of the doubt is everything. When you go into the situation assuming, oh, she a woman, she gonna be too emotional, she ain't gonna understand, this gonna be a problem, she gonna be vindictive and vengeful because I'm not about to give you, she might not even want a relationship. She might want to tell you and didn't know how to tell you. She just want to be friends with benefits. You don't know.
And
because you ain't even talked to her.
96% of women worse thinking exactly what you're telling them not to think. They heard them worse.
Right. So that's what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was saying.
Amen.
Good one.
Nadine, what about you?
Don't now, motherfucker. You got a lot to say any other time.
I was gonna go last, but no, hold on. So for me, if I had to tell men anything, I would tell them, pay attention and make your choices wisely. Pay attention, because if you pay close attention, you can save yourself a lot of time, a lot of thinking, and a lot of second guessing if you pay attention. And if you already have your goals in line, you would know within the first few dates if that woman's gonna match them or not. If you pay attention.
All right.
Agreed.
Vivian.
I just think that the bottom line is respect and understanding. It's all about respect and understanding. You know, the man and the woman respecting each other, and then understanding the point of view that each other share. That's just basically what it is. Because, like Obsession said, communication is the key. And as long as you're communicating, you can be on equal ground to have that respect and that understanding. You
Absolutely.
know, so that's just the bottom line. You know, you have to respect each other and understand each other in order for things to go. So as long as you have open communication, the respect and the understanding, there should be no miscommunications or anything.
Open,
and
honest
come about that bag on that bullshit, there's going to be problems.
Open, honest communication. Open,
honest. You're right. Honest communication.
Yes.
Honest communication leads to nothing but respect and understanding. And if you can't respect each other and understand each other's point of view, then there's no point in doing it.
Amen.
All right.
Willie, what you got to say?
All right, so the thing that I want to say the most to...
It got to be him, because I can't never hear him.
That's why I'm holding my mic in my hand, that's why. So the one thing that I want to tell any lady that's trying to be somebody's person is this. I'm pretty much going to repeat the same thing I said the last time I was on, but I'm going to kind of expound on it a little bit more. The next man that you are with is not the last nigga that you was with. I say that.
That's kind of deep.
Okay.
I like it. I love that.
I say that because, you know what I'm saying, every woman that I've ever been with has always tried to compare me to the last nigga they was with.
Absolutely.
And I'm not him. Like, I don't have the same qualities as him. Just because I'm a man, I have dick and balls, does not mean that I am that last nigga. I want to be the last man that you're with. I don't want to be I don't want to be the last nigga that you fuck with. Right. I'm not going to be him. I can never be him. He may have done you wrong. It wasn't my fault. I promise it wasn't my fault. It's not on us to make you remember the last dude that you was with. It's on us to make you remember our good times, not the bad times that you had before me. So my real advice is, stop trying to compare us to the last dude that you was with, because we ain't it, boo-boo. That's not me. Right. I'm not him. I will never be him. That's it.
All right.
And Walt, what you got to say?
Know that we love y'all and be ready to receive it. Like the way Willie loves a woman will probably be diametrically opposite of the way I give it up. You know what I mean?
We know that he's passionate.
But either way, but either way, know that it's love, and be ready to receive it. It comes in different packages, it comes in different forms, but it all comes from the same place. So when we ready to go there with you, be receptive to that, and I'm pretty sure women will be. But yeah, we love y'all. I know I do.
Oh, Walt, you have such the gift of gab.
I just play with the toys the gods gave me. You do the same thing. Right.
So,
That's
ladies
funny
and
as hell.
gentlemen, there you have it. Battle of the Sexes.
Shit.
I thank each and every one of you. Willie LeBlanc.
Yeah, y'all gave it up.
Author Obsession.
Y'all gave it up.
Pentress Nadine, Frye, and my girl author Vivian Blue. And of course, as always, my brother from another mother, Walter. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
Enjoyed the company tonight.
Yeah.
This was awesome.
Yeah.
So thank you all. And as usual, all their information is on our webpage. You can find out about more of these authors, their whereabouts, upcoming projects, and what's what with them by clicking on their bio link, tuning in, supporting, and hopefully seeing us all soon on the circuit. But for now, I'm your girl, AA.
Yes, it's your nigga, D. Lewis.
And this has been the Urban Green Room Podcast, and we are out.
Thank you for tuning into the Urban Green Room Podcast. Let's keep the conversation going. Hit us up at urbangreenroom.net or on our Facebook or IG page.
I always follow them.
Tell us what you think about today's conversation. If there's a topic you want to discuss, let us know. And by all means, tell a friend. The Urban Green Room Podcast, giving you something to talk about. Until next time, we out.